Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Hello, everybody. It's another episode of the Snark Tank podcast. We're approaching 400, are we not?
We're almost there. I think what this is 88, 388.
That's fucking crazy.
It is weird.
It's upsetting. But Snark Tank podcast, it's me, Chris. It's him, Sweeney. It's him, Derek. We're gathered here today with, there's nothing going on. Nothing politically happening, so pretty quiet week.
Boring. No one's upset.
Boring. No one's upset.
The president didn't put a clearly dementia-riddled post up. And even people that were with him were like, what are you talking about? what are you talking about right now?
Nah, they were like, this is the most coherent thing I've ever heard. Everything's great.
Mm-hmm. Even they were like,
in the streets.
Even they were like, brother, it's like
so much peace in the streets. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like getting into a debate about a movie that you didn't even watch. You're just upset about it. You're like, yeah, I hate that person was black in the movie. It's like they weren't black in the movie.
Did you see Avatar?
Why?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I believe Avatar. I believe people are saying there's a false narrative about Avatar happening, where I think they are saying that people are seeing this movie and that people are really excited about this movie, but I don't think I don't think it's actually happening.
I think
it's a lie. I think it's a lie. I think there are people seeing it, but I think it's because people are saying they're seeing it, not because they want to see it. I think they're being tricked into going to the theater for that movie.
I think it's China that's making all the money for it. I think the Chinese are really into it.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation, that it makes so much money, but nobody here cares about it. You know?
I think Chinese people aren't real.
Oh. Like, in what sense?
I think it's as real as they're as real as the moon landing.
Oh.
You know?
So quite real.
So literally happened. Happening.
Think NASA manufactured Chinese people.
Oh, interesting.
Now, if you want to ask me for what purpose, and the same as you would ask about the moon landing, why would you fake it? I would say, do your research.
Right. Read the literature.
You never looked it up. You don't. You're just believing
that Chinese people are older than NASA by quite a significant margin.
I need you to understand that you have only been told that.
You're right. At that moment,
that is true.
You're right. I haven't been to China. You're right. I have not been there.
Yeah, I've been to China.
I've not been even remotely near Asia. Friends of ours are in Asia right now. I wonder what Asia looks like to them who are in Asia.
So what's going to happen is if you go anywhere near what is supposed to be China, a long-barreled rifle will immediately be pressed up against your temple.
Oh.
And they will say, do not tell people that there is absolutely nothing here.
I like the idea that they wouldn't just kill you. They would they would threaten to kill you.
So the idea,
and then politely ask.
Yes. And the idea behind that, it's pure genius. Because when people get killed, people get curious. When people go missing, people start asking more questions. When you let people come back with, say, a probed ass, and you just threaten them, for example, usually you want to just probe their ass or something. Then they come back and say, dude, guys, China doesn't exist, and they raped me. They probed my ass. And then people are like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy.
Right. They wouldn't expect, like, they do things to you that they understand would sound so crazy that no one would believe them.
Right. They did the same thing with aliens, but it turns out the real aliens are what people think Chinese people are. So there is actually no Chineses, but there are aliens, but also the patch of dirt that we would perceive as China doesn't exist.
What about the Chinese people that we know?
Do you know any pure Chinese people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like they were born in China. They only speak Chinese. They have
Well,
only Chinese parents.
Well, hold on. Let's not even like. What about the people who are partly Chinese? Like, what about
See,
them?
that's the thing.
Are they hybrids?
They're telling you that they're partly Chinese because it's interesting.
Oh.
But like, there is no proof. There is no proof that that they are full blown, complete Chinese parents. And then ask their Chinese parents, like, "Oh, who are your grandparents?" They can't tell you.
Oh.
See, you guys never tried any of this.
No, you're right.
I have had quite a few Chinese friends, and I've met their grandparents before, and
Yeah, here's
Kingston
you they were Chinese.
Here's Kingston with his
With no
Chinese.
proof.
They told me. So they just said it. So what about the Japanese, Koreans?
Kingston with his pure Chinese friends that he's met the grandparents.
He's met the grandparents
Absolutely.
too.
What are you talking about?
the grandparents.
Absolutely, Chris. Just because you didn't have friends or talk to people before doesn't mean people didn't. I know Chinese people in this city right now.
I gotta be honest with you.
And I know their parents.
I gotta be real, man. I've had a number of friends in my life. I think I've met maybe the grandparents of 20% of them.
I've met the grandparents of maybe like 9 or 10 of my friends, but those are like my closest friends throughout the time.
And your closest friends throughout the time was a pure Chinese immigrant?
Yeah.
He wasn't. I think he was born in the U.S., but his dad wasn't born here. And I met his dad's parents before because they were here during Chinese New Year or some sort of event. And I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And they were like,
You're right. They screamed.
No, they weren't. They were actually super nice to me.
Well, yeah, they were afraid to be mean.
Yeah. You know, guys, I've talked about I've lived in a Chinese neighborhood. I know the truth.
Okay.
They're not Chinese.
Oh, okay.
They're not Chinese.
Are there Japanese people?
They're whomever, pick your poison, but they're not Chinese.
Okay.
So
they're
Chinese
so
people.
they can be Taiwanese, they can be Korean, they can be Japanese, they can be any flavor of Asian, but Chinese. China is not real.
It's not real. Now, here's the interesting thing. Here's
But
the weird.
Taiwan-
Here's the interesting thing.
Taiwan is effectively a part of China.
Here's the
though.
caveat. If quote unquote China annexes Taiwan, then Taiwan no longer exists.
Oh,
We're gonna-
okay, gotcha. I got it. Let's get start the show.
Patreon.com/the
Cheers.
Snark Tank. Go over to patreon.com/the Snark Tank. We must move on. Wait,
handle the truth.
patreon.com/the Snark Tank. I can't. Question. You can ask your questions over there. There's a bunch of different tiers. $5 tier for the questions. I think, right? It's $5. Is it $5 tier? I can't.
Shut your monkey ass up, man. You know it is.
Well, listen. We'll get to your questions and we'll get to your names, the names that you all have written in for your $25 tier at the end. Let's start off, I guess, with the obvious. Maybe it's not the obvious by the time you're hearing this. By the time you're hearing this, maybe something else has popped up into the fucking the feed.
Oh yeah.
That's also like unbelievable and fucking bewilderingly insane. But so ICE just ICE shot a woman in a car, a white woman, by the way. So like
That's why people care.
A
That's why the
white
country cares.
American woman, a white young American woman.
The reason
Right.
everybody cares is the white woman. That's why. The moment white woman happens, everyone's like,
Oh yeah.
"Oh!"
Well, they don't actually, obviously not though, because
I think
the president is like, who cares? So
I
like,
think
I
the
guess,
president. I think for a long time the president has been his. I think people are like, "Oh, this guy really sucks." For at least a year now, we were like, "Oh, this guy's a piece of shit," and then the Senate's like, don't hurt him, no, let him be. Let's see where he's headed."
it's crazy. So look, I don't know, man. I've seen the video. I've seen every angle of the video. I don't know about you guys. If that is considered being run over, if what happened to this guy, to the ICE officer, is being run over,
I've run over plenty of times.
I have been fucking steamrolled by vehicles at least 7 separate times.
And
If
every
that
other person.
is considered run over.
Yes. And every person that is pretending like they were actually threatened have been in similar situations.
Right.
And their instinct was not to try to kill the person that was close to them. And I find this really funny. I know quite a bit about procedures, not only because of so much bullshit that I watch of police cams, but back in the day with the cop block. And also at one point, I was considering, and it's crazy that I did this, but this is how broken I was. In 2008, I was considering going to the Maricopa County Police Academy to actually, you know, police some brown people in Arizona. But I know a decent amount. And one thing that I know for sure that they always ignore because they're cops is you're not supposed to use your gun unless there's no other choice. Now, when it comes to cars, the first option is, can you get out of the way? That's literally it.
Right.
I've actually seen this many a times just by like watching dumb true crime shit where a cop or the car's running away and the cop just gets out of the way. And the cop's first instinct isn't to try to shoot them in the face. Usually they try to jump back in their car and they're like, we'll kill them later once we apprehend them. You know,
right.
But like
at the very least,
they want to chase him first. They're like hyenas, like he start yipping, and he runs into the car and starts
it feels like that is the like I can't wait to have a thrill by chasing because shooting someone immediately unarmed is not as fun as the pure psychopaths probably have fun when they're doing.
Sure.
Like the guy that killed her, obviously, that guy's a fucking psychopath. Like you want to kill somebody, so you just do it.
Yeah.
He clearly got nervous and he overreacted and he shot her. It's like it's simple as that. He killed the woman.
That's a wild like when I overreact, it doesn't usually involve a white woman getting her head blown off. But
yeah, but you're not a guy that joined ICE and clearly does not have the proper training.
That is true.
And is
let me say this
an
also.
aggressive psycho. You know.
Let me say this also. ICE. Look, you can say whatever you want about it. ICE is not real law enforcement. Like they're just not. I know that there's like a lot of text that says like, oh, they're real or whatever. These are people who have like 40 days of training, who have volunteered to do this, who are anonymous. Police can't be anonymous. If you're a government law officer, you cannot be anonymous. The whole point of that is that like you're property of the government. You have to make yourself known. You have to have your face out there. You have to. Like, that's just part of it. You have
to have a badge number. You have to be able to be
You have to have a badge number. You have to respond when people say, like, what's your name? You have to actually respond.
Who's your superior? Like, that is how policing works.
If you don't have to do that, what you are
paramilitary,
is a
literally.
secret. What you are is a secret police force, a masked secret police, and under no circumstances are you entitled for anybody to obey any kind of legal command that you give? Just literally, straight up.
That is the whole point. That is literally the civil liberties you are awarded. ICE can approach you and they can be like, hey, get out of your car. You have the right to not leave your car, literally. Like, actually, they're not proper law enforcement. That is like how laws are supposed to work.
Here's the problem.
What happens now is that ICE, as it exists, it isn't formed correctly, so there's way too many outlying bullshit. Because it's like if they have suspicion thing about cops, right? They can just say that to do whatever they want to you. That is the point of it. Yeah. That is why it's so stupid. That is the reason why.
Can I correct?
They don't have to prove things. They can just say it.
Yeah,
there's one thing that I want to in the same way that like we've talked about this before. I think. Where capitalism, people think that it's not working, and I would say to them that it's working exactly as it's intended, because the robber baron type people, this to be able to rip people off is the intention. So people be like, "Oh, it's crony capitalism." I'm like, well, it's kind of designed this way. In the same way that ICE, they're hiring the bottom of the barrel,
right,
for a purpose. Like, you can have exceptionalism if you want it. No, you're not going to get exceptional people to do this type of shit. That's why even in, like, say, the cops, a lot of times the people now, it's like very paramilitary, because a lot of people outside the military just become police officers immediately, which normally there would be a huge separation before. Like, it's like your army, your police. That's usually what you would want, a big separation, because there's a huge difference between serving and protecting and defense and operations and shit. Like, why the fuck would you want those people running around the streets? That's insane. But when you want people to behave a certain way, then you're going to hire certain people. So hire the shittiest fucking people that will really not obey anything. They won't obey a constitution. They won't respect your rights because they don't care. And so when people are upset and they're saying ICE needs to do better or be reformed, I'm like, you guys are wasting your fucking breath, because that is not, it's not designed to operate respectfully and everything's supposed to be nice and shit. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's be real about this shit.
And also, it's not like this is a great American institute. Like, people act like ICE is like necessary to the foundation of the country. It's like, brother, ICE is like, Shrek is older than ICE.
Yeah, ICE is new. It's like
literally
2000s.
ICE is new, and we were doing just fine relative without it. So like, it's very silly. And look, I've seen every angle of the video. I've seen the body cam footage from the guy. I've seen all of it, and there's no convincing me that woman was like, yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to run over an ICE agent and kill him. In fact, I wish. I kind of low-key would, like, I wouldn't really mind if that was her intention, but it wasn't.
You could clearly see.
So, like, I don't know what to tell you.
Wheels, you could see him get from front of the car. The wheels of the car, which it was effectively 4-wheel drive car, so you could see the rear wheels to turn away. It was
the wheels
leaving.
are turning away. She's trying to flee a group of masked people who are trying to tell her to get out of her car.
Yes,
masked
she
people
waved
who
by
do
the
not
first
have any.
person that was driving. She waved by the first person.
Yeah,
right?
she was waving them by too. It's like
she waved them by. Then they started approaching her aggressively. And as a woman, people don't understand that. As a woman, dudes in masks approaching your car is more terrifying.
Dudes in masks approaching her car that, by the way, have been reported to have sent people to El Salvador. Like,
yeah.
No, I'm not going. Like, if a group of masked ICE agents are running towards my car, under no fucking circumstances am I going to stop and be like, oh, what do you want? No. Right. In fact, I might have run him over, but like, that's me.
I feel like that's probably the
me.
most egregious thing about this whole thing of people trying to pretend like ICE are just like regular police officers. Like, oh, they got the flashing lights, exactly. Just obey and hopefully you won't get shot in the face. This is where it's like, oh, people with mask coverings are just trying to abduct people. And I'm like, what is your instinct? To comply with that? Your instinct that's crazy.
These people not only would these people just not have, they wouldn't have simply turned in Anne Frank. They would have like burned her the second they found her in the attic. They would have been like, oh, she's here. Flamethrow immediately. Like, it wouldn't have even been a question. It's like, you can't illegally hide from the fucking secret police. What are you doing?
I mean, funny
it's insane.
It's so funny that like I've seen, because the people keep making the arguments. You've seen the administration and their fucking puppets keep saying things like, oh, ICE are people too, and ICE attacks are going up and this and this and that, and we have to like protect them and all this shit. And I think it's so clear to me that I know that there's the cult people. You can't convince them. I get that. Whatever. Well, you're not going to do anything about them. You're not going to do anything about the sycophants and the grifters. I get that. There's just the people in the middle. I'm concerned about them. I'm like, guys, we've had so much anti-Nazi and anti-fascist media throughout our lifetimes that I'm like, how do you not get it at this point? That like
people don't understand that shit.
ICE people are the Gestapo. Like, they literally operate in the same way where you have people saying, hey, fucking, I just posted a quote recently by somebody who was, during the fucking Holocaust era. And he's like, it wasn't fucking Himmler or Hitler that abducted us. It was like, the baker, the cobblestone maker. It was regular people signing up, putting on stupid uniforms, and then fucking you up and arresting you and taking you away from your family. It's like literally the same things happening. And how is nobody upset? It's just like, why do you think your era of fascism is fine? And
you got to be a
back then
special
wasn't
kind. Good. You got to be a special kind of like ignorant of history to just not understand like what's happening.
Yeah. You got to be like Asmongold, who was like, did you see the one bullet hole that through the windshield? It was in the front. That means he was in front. Case closed or some shit. And I'm like,
was that Asmongold, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, you can't.
Gold.
And I'm just like, Asmongold reminds me of Joe Rogan, where I would keep teetering between grifter and just supremely stupid, depending on what they say. It's just like kind of like a flavor of the day.
I believe Asmongold is grifting. I think Joe Rogan's genuinely retarded.
I'm more on the side of he's stupid as fuck of Joe Rogan, but also with the Asmongold, I guess so, because there's things that he says that I'm like, that almost feels like that can get you deplatformed. You're kind of flying too close to the sun. Sounds like stupidity, but I don't know. This was one of those things where it's like grifting, where I'm like, okay, man, even if you're marginally aware of guns, like you can be on the side of a car and just stick your arm out and shoot at the windshield. You know, like I just don't. There's
any number of video games where you could go in and walk next to a car and shoot the front windshield from the side.
Yes.
It's a car with a fucking it's an SUV.
It's an SUV.
It's not it's not a flat-faced school bus. What do you do? That's I don't know.
I just
man.
like
Whatever,
the people
man.
in the. It's like when the Kirk thing happened, and it at least made me feel good that there a bunch of gun nuts were like, "There's no way that was like a 30-06." You know what I mean? There were, even though those were the normal people that would want to go along with the narrative, but they couldn't even believe that. And so I imagine same type of gun nuts will hear stuff like that and be like, well, you know, I love guns and I've definitely shot people, you know, on the side of a car. Like
I've definitely shot him on the side.
Both of these things for me are true, and that's not hard to do.
It's not hard at all, brother. I've done it many times. I've not been arrested because I'm in Oklahoma.
Way more
I'm
impressive.
fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know, man.
differently over here.
Yeah, I'm just over it. You know, I'm over it. If the fuck ICE, you cannot tell me a story of an ICE agent getting hurt where I would not be somewhat cheered up by the news. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The same way, like Nuremberg shit. Like, oh, did I feel bad for the people that were just following orders? Did I feel bad for any of those
Right.
fucks?
Yeah, exactly. It's
no.
yeah,
What?
Exactly.
Fuck no.
I love that.
It's like it's unfortunate. I'm not gonna.
We're here
cry
to
for
protect
them.
white women from illegal immigrants.
Bam.
Bam. Now they can't rape you because you've been shot.
You're gone. So
In a way,
I did
they're
protect
accomplishing their mission.
I protected you through violence.
yeah. If you're not
did JD
here,
Vance-
you can't be molested by immigrants.
JD Vance going like, she didn't even say thank you.
She didn't even.
She didn't even say thank you.
Did you see, bro? I can't even fucking Jesse Waters. Pick your poison. All of these fucks.
Yeah, they're
are
all fucking
digging
losers.
through her. Nothing wrong, you know, because like it's just progressive stuff. Oh, she was this. Oh, she said she was this. Oh, she's gay, and I'm like, that's crazy that they're like naming stuff what she is as negative traits. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is so diabolical in a
She's
way
just
that
a woman. She's a woman that had. She's a mother. She's a mother who's now her kids are gonna have to be like, well,
but she was
I
gay.
hope
She was
mom
gay
comes
and
back.
woke. Who cares?
yeah, well, you know, crazy.
I've been convinced that Minnesota's a hellhole now, even though my red state is completely fucked and everybody's addicted to Fent.
It's crazy.
Minnesota's
Walt
the
is-
problem.
They made Walt step down too because of the fact that they're targeting him
Well,
with
he's
this
tired
fucking.
of this bullshit. I totally get it.
Well, they're targeting him for what you call it, whatever that thing is that there's no proof of right now, and they're like people are.
Wait, what do you mean? What is that?
He's getting
The
targeted
fraud
for
thing?
for fraud, some fraud thing, and
Well-
there's no proof of it.
It's
There's I would imagine that there's fraud probably there.
no. There's been.
I
some,
just assumed,
there's some
but-
fraud, but like not on the level
Sure.
that they're trying to say. Just like some fucking dumbass influencer conservative was just going up to these daycares and be like, look, there's nothing in there. They're not open and all this shit. And he was going during the hours that they're not he basically was manipulating his fucking dumbass base. It went viral everywhere. And then real reporters and journalists showed up, started questioning him about stuff and giving him real facts. And he was like, like kind of sweating bullets and shit because he's clearly
Oh, I
fraudulent.
didn't see that.
Yeah, because these people are fake as fuck, right? And they're just people. It just upsets me how much people still love drinking propaganda in a way that I'm like, you know, shit isn't good right now. Why are you fucking acting like it is? Like your life has not increased. There's been no positivity. Like give me an example. It was like during the first term of Trump presidency. I'm like, hey guys, give me an example of your life improving outside of you doing something yourself. You know, because that's how religious people do the same thing. They'll do something themselves and they'll be like, all glory to God. And I'm like, all right, dude. So now it's like all glory to Trump. I'm like, no, you did that.
That's my favorite thing ever, dude.
The administration didn't do anything.
That would always bother me when I would come through for a friend and they would be like, oh, thank God. And it's like, no.
You see, you're a psychopath. You're a psychopath.
Thank me, my friend.
Fucking surgeon.
Your brain was on the right way for a little bit, and then you're a sociopath, so it just went like right back to me. But like you on the right
brother,
direction.
I drove 6 hours to pick you up. Don't thank God. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're thanking Trump instead, and I'm like, bro, you didn't do.
Thank Trump that you showed up here, that you drove 6 hours into Vegas to pick me up from a fucking car accident. Thank Trump.
Thank
like,
Trump.
right.
I'm alive, and it's like, dude. For me, it was always that's why I left religion. The praying slaves. I was like, so what about those slaves that have been praying for hundreds of years? What about them? Did they just? God one day was like, up, you reached it, and he came down and he sent the abolitionists, and it's like, no,
I love the
prayers.
I love the idea of God.
Like, wait, come on, man! If 3 more people pray, three more.
I love the idea of God at his God at his desk with his headphones in. He's kind of listening, you know, and he looks over to. Oh shit. Completely forgot
abolitionist mentality. He sends
just haven't looked. He just hasn't looked
to Abe Lincoln. Oh no, the South's too strong.
I don't know, man. It's
really,
all crazy. It's all crazy. And Asmongold, that emaciated, gangly rat-looking fuck.
I just want someone to throw soap on him and then burst into flames.
Yeah, he'll. It's just. I don't know. I guess because. I guess if you don't have, you know what it is? It's these people's families clearly don't care about them, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I guess why would they? So like, there's no like pride at all. There's no like,
there's no shame.
There's no shame. It's just like this, just an absent-minded husk going around and saying the most inflammatory shit, because they don't care how it reflects on them or the people around them. Because there's nobody around them because they're fucking losers. So. I don't know, whatever.
It's it is shameful, and it sucks that I think about the human condition a lot, and it is upsetting how much more intelligent we are than the average animal, or have the capacity to be, but right. How like little the average person tries to utilize it in any way, shape, or form. So the way that most people revert to their basic instincts. So Asmongold, for example, started making a huge bag, becoming one of the most popular streamers by just being the biggest fucking grifter on the planet. And so the instinct is to just be as greedy as possible. Like, say, you know, when I would go to the park and feed squirrels, there would be more than enough for every fucking squirrel, but the squirrels would still fight each other. And I'm like, bro, like we're repeating the same fucking thing. I come here and you guys get fat. But you still want to fight like as if there's only going to be 3 pieces of fucking bread or something. And so there's still the need to just be like more. And it's so upsetting to me.
I think humans, we're like so on the cusp of being like something special. But then at every moment I just see people being like, what, like, we know.
Can you give me an example of when you last felt like that? Like when you're like, man, we're doing it.
I think you guys run around children. That's why I think children literally show you how like miraculous people are. Like people genuinely, like they show the kindness you see from a child, like genuine, like they get nothing from being nice, but they're just kind. That's like the number one thing. Like children can be brutal too. Don't get me wrong; they can be brutal as well.
Children literally haven't don't they like learn empathy late?
I mean, not late. They learn it. It's not a race. But it's like it's not a get to the finish line thing. But it's like they can just be kind sometimes, you know. They're just like for no reason. They get no benefit out of just being kind, out of seeing someone sad and just going.
You're thinking of a child that's been taken. I didn't want to use the word that I normally use because it's just reared. I don't like how that sounds. But like a child that's like been reared properly.
Been taught. Reared is not the right taught.
It's just like, but child rearing. You know that
Yeah,
means, right?
of course.
It's just like I've always think like that just sounds like weird to me. I hate that, but I didn't. It's the best word to use in this situation. Kids have the capacity to be completely kind if their parents aren't fucking monsters, and
even they can just show kindness naturally sometimes too.
So this is why I say like they need some sort of guidance, because if they don't, they'll just be feral. It's many times over. That is what happens when kids don't have people to interact with. Say entire villages burned down or whatever, slaughtered, raped, and pillaged and stuff back in the day. They find children and they're like animals. So it's
that's
like you need human intervention.
That's outside of society, children. I understand you're right.
So I'm talking about if
outside of
meaning it depending on which type of humans you interact with, hopefully they're good, and if they're just good, kids will feed off of I like good stuff, and they're so pure. But a kid has the capacity, like a
100%. Like a human does.
Elon Musk's child, the youngest one, he's a fucking demon. I don't know if you've already seen interactions with him, like the footage of the type of shit that he says. Like he's a fucking monster already. And that kid looked like he was like 6 or something, or maybe younger. I don't remember how old he was, but
I think it depends. It's like we're this duality. Humans we're the ultimate beings of like we have the potential to be decent, and then just completely
depending
trash.
on who the kid grows up with. Like even if say the horrible parents aren't teaching them to be horrible, they're just maybe smacking them around. But that's like their extent of like being a bad parent. The kid can be really good, if it's not being filled with, yeah, fuck everybody, kid.
It depends on what they absorb
everybody.
a lot too. But it's like I don't know. Like I think I don't know. I see my nephew. I play with him sometimes, and he's little, and it's just like he just enjoys being lifted up.
Right.
That's it.
Now
just
imagine
enjoys that.
Do an experiment for me. Start treating them like piss. See what happens.
No.
Do an experiment. I completely play with the psychology of this guy.
He just gets lifted up and he gets happy and he hugs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just sweet.
Now slap him as hard as you humanly can.
That is crazy.
See what happens. Spit in his face.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you have a kid and do that to your kid?
Give him an atomic buster, like do the whole spin and everything
crazy.
too. Yeah,
just grab him by that, like that. Him, he's so tiny, and jump in the air and spin and cyclone him into the floor.
Oh man,
that'd be so good to
it's
a
so
child.
fucking funny.
I don't know. We're weird, man. I think humans people have gotten so good at convincing people that other people are threats to them that it does it on its own now, and they don't even have to worry about feeding them that dumb information.
Look, animals, man, animals are tribal in nature. Humans are tribal. The idea of being a human is supposed to be to transcend these natural instincts that we have. That is the whole idea when we think about humans, and it's like being self-aware, and it's like, I don't have to do this. Like when it comes to even like procreation, where it's like, I don't have to, I have a biological need to do that when I see like, oh man, I see like a tits and ass and a pussy, and like something starts awakening me, and you can just be like, that's hot, and move along. You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything. In the same way, you fear the unknown, but you should be smart enough to be like, well, just because I don't know what it is doesn't mean that it's actually scary. You should be smart enough to do that. Humans should be smart enough to do that, but we've proven time and time again that they're not. Because all you got to do is get some fucking grifter to be like, look at that brown guy, he's different from you, and they're like, oh yeah. And you're like, well, what the fuck? Still?
Different is bad.
We're still doing this?
Different is bad, right?
We're still doing this. Like, with all the media that we have surrounding us of examples of like people are just people, it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I don't know. It's upsetting. And at a certain point, I understand why some people want to revert to their basic instincts. Like, I'm kind of like, how do I turn off my morality? How do I turn off my fucking empathy? Because I'm kind of tired of getting depressed. I'm tired of feeling like shit by seeing the world turn into piss.
You're rewarded for it.
You are.
So it's kind of like I'm at a point now where it's just like I'm just okay. I'll be toxic.
Can you guys hit me with a
I'm
nine iron?
gonna direct it. I'm gonna direct it towards people that I think deserve it. But I'm like I think I'm over it. I think I'm good.
I keep saying that, and then I revert back to my like I care about stuff, and I'm like,
I'm
I
starting
need
up
it knocked
again.
out of me.
I'm starting up again. I did I made a clip. I did a stream about like some of this stuff, and I clipped a little bit of me shitting all over Joe Rogan, and I posted it because I'm just like, these people need to be bullied at this point. Like initially, I was just kind of like too lazy to do it. I'm just like, nah, I'll bully him.
I feel you.
I have energy. I have energy now to bully. I think again.
That's good.
I'm ready.
Can you bully? Because I'm gonna make a video. That experiment I was doing with that channel, I abandoned it for a while, but I'm gonna start it back up. Jamie Vernon has not been getting any smoke, and it upsets me actually.
Who is that?
Joe Rogan's producer, Jamie.
Oh yeah, Jamie. Yeah.
So he gets no. I feel like he is one of the main drivers because he's self-aware. You know, he would selectively correct Joe Rogan, and now he almost never does. Like, especially when it matters the most. And that dude never catches any strays, and it kind of pisses me off, really, because I'm like, no. I think he's kind of technically the architect. Like, he's kind of the handler of Joe Rogan. And of course, I understand he's getting a massive bag.
Yeah.
It would be funny if he wasn't. Joe Rogan's paying him like shit. That'd be so funny.
Minimum wage.
That'd be insane.
he makes like $30,000 a year before taxes.
I think I would have to treat him like ice and run him over. Like, I'd be like, at that point, like,
yeah, just save
you're
him.
selling out for $30,000. Like,
That's crazy.
could you even call that selling out? I guess what do you even call
you're
that?
like you're
You're
I don't even
struggling
know.
for no reason. You're just struggling.
You're
you might as well
struggling.
pay him.
Right.
You know, like what the fuck? What? Who cares?
Oh, that'd be so
At that
crazy. He better
would
be
be
getting
insane.
millions upon millions a year, because otherwise, I'm like, bro, he is fucked. Like, I don't think he realizes how much he's fucked up.
Dude, there's a video. There's the he definitely doesn't. The video that I was bullying him about was him like just not understanding how to read a graph. You know?
Oh, is that the
And-
viral clip of him thinking that Trump is responsible for ODs going down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
him
looking,
not
and he's-
reading it, not
and he's
reading.
looking. He's looking at the graph as he's saying it. He's like he's staring at it, and he's just completely reading it in. He's reading it in the exact opposite way, to the point where like, dude, you don't need to take a statistics class to be able to read this shit.
No.
I never took a statistics class.
You don't have to be a statistician, because it gives you layman's notes on how to interpret graphs. Usually, whenever you
Graphs
have
are
a
so
study,
easy to interpret.
at the end, it shows you, hey, you're probably dumb. This is how you read it.
Right.
Great.
Exactly.
I mean, all it
so
takes
like,
is reading them.
But-
You
but
just
Jamie-
read them. That's how it works.
Sometimes I need notes. It depends on
but
what
Jamie,
kind of graph.
but
it is.
Jamie said nothing. Right. And here's the thing. I've seen graphs where I'm like, I don't know what to make of this really. You know, I've seen graphs where I'm like, I'm confused by this. Or I just don't care. Right. You know what I do with those graphs? I don't pull them up on my podcast and talk about them as if I understand them.
As if you understand them.
That's what I don't do. Because
I
like,
think-
why would you do that?
This happens shockingly. Well, I shouldn't say shockingly. It sucks how often it happens. Where I just saw one recently about, it's just a graph of empathy and what you actually care about. And the graph represents that people on the left, surprisingly, care more about people in general. And then it shows that conservatives are selfish. And this dumb bitch that's reading the graph is like, oh, look, it shows that conservatives care more about people. She reads it completely the opposite way. And it's like, how did you fuck this up so bad? Like, I know somebody, because like Joe Rogan, her, and many other graphs that we've seen, they're not actually reading the graphs. They've been told by, you know, a grifter, someone, this is how to interpret it. And then that's here's your assignment. Go spread it. Because I'm like,
Right.
you didn't read the graph. You can't
No.
get it the complete opposite way wrong.
You can't read.
Yeah, you
They
literally
can't read. Joe Rogan cannot read at this point.
Listen,
like, I'm
why would you
convinced.
take advice from Joe Rogan when he couldn't even tell? And luckily, Jamie pointed it out because it was harmless, I guess, that Tim Walz is wearing like short shorts and a fuck Trump shirt coming down an escalator dancing, and he thought it was real. Joe Rogan thought that was fucking real. I think it even had an AI fucking time watermark on it too.
It did.
And he thought it was real. I'm like, at that point, he's disqualified from distributing any knowledge. Anything.
And by the way, in about that too, is
Yeah.
that like AI it's pretty convincing now. Now, at the time that Joe Rogan made that mistake, it was still pretty obvious. You know, it was getting better than it used to be, but it was still pretty obvious, like what was AI and what wasn't.
Sure.
So to be confused at that point by AI is fucking embarrassing. It's not surprising. He's been hit in the head a million times. He's a fucking idiot. He's probably smoked all of his brain cells away.
Yeah.
There's nothing really left in Joe Rogan other than a fucking seething gorilla just yearning to think. So I don't know I really don't know what to make of him.
Yeah.
I know for a fact though he's not grifting. He is authentically just.
I just don't think.
I mean, it might be both, right?
Listen,
it might be both.
I can say I have some proof of the grift. One of the things is, he's all against Big Pharma and he loves RFK Jr. and all this shit. And then he sold his company on it to a Big Pharma company. So I'm like, you're not like, that's hello. You know what I'm saying? Like there are portions of him
for sure.
That
but I could also, I wouldn't be even surprised if somebody was like, if somebody from whatever Big Pharma company was like they were like, Joe Rogan was like, hey, are you Big Pharma? And they was like, no. And he was like, okay. Like I could also see that. You know what I mean?
You're not
like,
wrong.
I think you're right. I think for sure he's sold out on a lot of what he believes. But I also just think he's too stupid to even remember what he even believes in.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
You introduced that, and I gotta say that does adjust my my thought process a little bit because
right. I believe you because you're the last person I spoke to. So
it is entirely possible that is literally how it went down. I'm not Big Pharma. All right, good enough for me, brother. Like it is. He is that stupid. That is.
I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't ask.
It's insane.
Damn.
Anyway,
I was watching like some old Alex Jones clips and old Joe Rogan stuff, and I'm just like, I can't fucking believe how different these people are. Where it's like the Michael Jackson theory that he got abducted by aliens. It just feels like that. That I'm like, these are literally not the same people. Like Alex Jones made documentaries. Now, as they started getting on, they started getting crazier and crazier. But he would talk about the police state. He had fucking Police State 2000 that came out in 1999. And he's talking about the overbearing government and masked fucking people stopping you at checkpoints and all this shit. Security stuff everywhere, being harassed. Like all of these things that are happening infinitely more now. And then now he's like, well, they got to do it. Everything's great and fucking Trump rules and shit. And I'm like, that's fucking...
They're crazy.
It's not. See, you're giving them too much credit by saying they're crazy.
Anyone involved in politics long enough will lose their minds. If you're not a political official that just gets completely absorbed by greed, if you are a person that stays involved with politics, where you are someone that is particularly anti the current movement of a government, you will go crazy.
So here's the
That is
thing.
what happens.
I don't personally have not speculated anyone that I've talked about, be it Tim Pool or whomever. I don't think any of them are I don't think any of them are crazy because I can always see the moments when they're self-aware. Even Alex Jones, like right now, he's baiting Candace Owens, or at least he's trying, because he knows she's the most popular. She's where the views are going to be at. He's doing parodies of her because how crazy she's been behaving. He's very self-aware of how, and also when he went through court. The weaseling.
When he went through court, you didn't think that nigga was clearly cooked. What do you mean? He was.
No.
They were asking him questions, and he genuinely didn't even comprehend. He said, "Like I think
he pretended." Dude, I think he gets. This is who it's for. He's acting this way for people like you that believe that he's fucking crazy.
Absolutely, he's acting that way. But I think he definitely gets lost in the sauce. He's been lost in the sauce for a while.
Listen.
Absolutely. Same thing with Tim Pool. I think they're all like, they're not.
I don't
they're not
believe
gone.
that. So this is what. So when Alex Jones, for example, is being interrogated by police or and government officials in closed doors, he's coherent. He is calm. He is, because he has to be. Because there's no this ain't some fucking performative thing. In the same way, if Tim Pool was pulled at, being interrogated by police officers about something, he's not gonna do his weird pound the desk and cry about Ukraine. Like, you can tell when people are genuinely crazy and when they're not, like, say even some people that would say like Candace Owens is off her rocker. I'm like, guys,
Trust me,
Guys,
I understand.
the
I
ones that are
understand
crazy
they are playing it up.
are
100%.
on the streets right now with no homes and no jobs.
Derek, I
Those are
agree
the
with
crazy
you
people.
that they're not absolutely fucking batshit loony birds. Like they hit themselves in the head with a fucking mallet, their eyes spin, and a fucking cuckoo clock bird comes out and says cuckoo. They're not that to that point, but they are absolutely have drank their own Kool-Aid. 100%. You cannot look at someone like Alex Jones and tell me, or Tim Pool, or Candace Owens, or Nick Fuentes, or any of them, or fucking Matt Walsh, or like any of them, and be like, oh, these guys, their mental faculties are 100% what they were at their best.
So here's
no way.
This is my
no way.
I know you're saying no way. I understand the sentiment, and there might be a little bit of psychopathy or whatever, or psychosis.
Yes.
A little bit. I would say if there is any at all, like 5%.
I think you're giving them too much credit to think that they are all
I'm not giving them too much credit.
They're all still there.
Me giving them more credit
crazy.
would be giving them a scapegoat for why they're behaving this way. I think that they're insanely greedy people, and if the money
100%,
disappeared, they would stop
plays
talking
too.
crazy.
That
And that's
plays
the
a part of it
biggest difference.
too.
That if the money dried up completely, there's no reason to be crazy anymore because I'm not making any money. I think the crazy people, like Chris, do you remember a guy named Mouthy Buddha? I kept forgetting his name, and I remember it now because I was thinking about it recently. He went crazy. He believed his own shit. Started making Jewish question videos. Then he started making these anti-pedo videos that Tom, not Cruise, Woody
Hanks?
Tom Hanks. Yeah, Tom Hanks was a part of the whole thing, and he went crazy. He went to a mental institution. The FBI or someone had to seize us. Weird shit was going on with him. That is a crazy person that actually started believing his own shit versus many of them, the J6 people that end up in prison and all this shit. Those are the people that are drinking the Kool-Aid and really huffing their own farts versus these people at the top that are just making millions of dollars a year. They're like, oh, the crazier that I behave, the more money I make. It's like, I almost feel like it's giving them more credit. They're like, damn, they can't help it. They're just insane. I'm like, no, take their wallets away. See what the fuck happens.
I think
I think so too.
I think a lot of them, I think the vast majority of it is acting and playing up to the camera and understanding they get money from it. But I definitely think a lot of them have drank their own Kool-Aid too. I think both things are 100% true.
Because I think it's true for some of them. I think it's true for some of them.
If you take the money out of it, a lot of them, they'll still try to ignite that fire.
Who do you think?
I think Tim Pool.
I think Candace Owens would.
But he's probably the only one. I think
Candace Owens would 100%. 100% Candace Owens not. I think it's too late for it's too late for her now. She can't.
I think everything she's saying.
She's tried to pivot black to like, oh, but I'm a black woman, and people are like, die. People are like, die. We don't care.
She's $1 million. I honestly think she would be if she doesn't get sued into oblivion by the Macron family. I think she'll be fine in whatever she does because there was already more than enough evidence that she was a chameleon and a fraud and it did nothing. So in the way that if, say, she wanted to pivot outside of politics, the way that Marjorie Taylor Greene's probably going to do with her, especially her insider trading and everything. Oh, she made tens of millions of dollars being a congresswoman. How did she do that? Like all these people are fine. Humans suck. They unfortunately, what are you going to do? And so I think she has no reason unless she, like I said, she loses all her money. I think she'll stop and pivot to something else, but she might even get into fucking sports, man. They don't care. They literally don't care about shit like in the entertainment industry. So they'll be like,
oh, they don't care. I think what happens is that some of them have like burned their bridges too much. And they'd have to just build from those burned bridges.
I would love that.
But I think they're gonna have to build from those burned bridges into a place that's like fucked up. Like let's say like everything goes down and Fuentes goes over. Yeah. Fuentes is just going to constantly stay in that field. He can't go anywhere else, literally.
Hey,
like
I
can't.
I have an example that supports your argument a little bit. I think Crowder is somebody who's kind of slipping. I think Crowder is someone who's slipping a little bit.
Well, that's because he's a gay man who's fighting his sexual desires.
He's
got more.
Same
with Fuentes too. They're fighting their sexuality along with psychosis.
I think that's multiple. But
absolutely.
Crowder seems like the one. I think when he and maybe there's a speculation when he turned down all the Daily Wire money because he didn't get nearly as much as he was offered, even though it was tens of millions of dollars he was offered.
I hear a kid crying. One sec.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
a kid crying.
I think my
The fuck?
nephew's here. What the fuck? One sec.
Okay.
Be right back.
He
Right back.
forgot
Keep
to lock.
continue.
He forgot to lock the door.
Kids came in and just started crying.
Oh man, I don't want a crying kid on our show.
I wonder, like, what is Kingston gonna do about it? Like, it starts.
Shut up! I'm working. Shut up!
Fucking kid.
Shut up!
He swears that he's all good and fucking pious, and he's just there. You see blood spatter like on the.
He comes back drenched. Problem solved.
And that would be a good bit. I would actually be proud of Kingston if he fucking bought like fake blood and like just sprayed it on himself and sat down.
That would be an amazing bit. No way he would ever
nah.
think to do that, but that would be fucking good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you for thinking of that. But I don't know. There's nothing really else in the news. It really is the main thing.
Yeah.
It got everybody to stop talking about the Epstein files and the fact that they're just not complying with that. So that's kind of cool.
That works way better than what else happened before we talked about? Oh, Venezuela. It worked way better than Venezuela, actually. Funny enough.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
More like it's more local. It's an unarmed white woman and not a well-hated dictator.
Yeah, brown
So,
people in other country kind of type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
you say well. Listen, man. Do you remember? And look, I remember. I fucking hate propaganda so much. Every time a dictator is toppled, they will find the people who were suffering under that dictator, and then that will be the justification, as if the American imperialism cares about the citizens in that country. But like I see it again where like I saw somebody cheering, it was like the camera's pointing at him and he's like so elated about the news about Maduro, and then somebody's like, this is all I needed to see to show that this is the right thing to do. I'm like, this is fucking, I can't believe it's still working.
Yeah, it's not about it being the right thing to do. Maduro is a son of a bitch.
He sucks.
I don't even like.
No, he sucks.
I don't like
He
saying
sucks.
that because it's like giving these people an inch. It's like that is not a part of the fucking argument. Why are we mentioning this shit? Like I'm a
because
politician.
this is just acknowledging-
Well, you have to acknowledge both sides of the conversation. Unfortunately,
See, when you do that, so when you're engaging with dishonest people, and you're putting that, you're showing weakness because that is not a part of the argument. What you're doing is I'm trying to get all my ducks in the order. Instead of what you're doing is you're showing that this is a sensitive area and I'm going to exploit that. And I'm like, no, we're not talking about whether he's good or bad. We already know this. We're not children. We're talking about this operation is illegal. That's all we're talking about.
Okay,
We're not talking about whether
Right,
that's
well,
righteous or
I'm
not.
literally right, but I'm literally just talking
talking
about the fact that like
obviously,
the
I think
reason why
there's
this is hold on, Kingston. The reason why this works more than Venezuela as a distraction from like not cooperating with the Epstein files is because there's a controversial political figure who is not around us, and then there's like an unarmed white woman in our country. So
Right.
that's the reason why it's like most effective.
I understand that. I just like, who is it controversial for? Because the people, the people that they're using propaganda on, they don't know a absolute single thing about Maduro. They didn't know a single thing about Saddam. They didn't know anything about Gaddafi. They didn't know any, like, I can checklist. They don't know anything about these people. So when they're saying they're a bad guy, I'm like, who is this for? You don't know fuck all about this guy. You don't even, like, why are we even talking about this? Because I know you don't even care about this person. So
sure, but it's one of those things too where I'm like, I don't know if he's a good guy either.
Well, no, it's fine.
So, like,
It's fine to say that. I'm just saying
know?
that I don't like when that's brought into the conversation because I understand it's like I'm trying to cover all my bases so no one can say that I'm defending this guy. And I'm like, we're not even talking. I don't want to acknowledge those people. That's my thing. I don't even want to acknowledge. I don't want to bring that up because it's like acknowledging those people that would even try to use that as a
What is
tactic.
happening in your apartment, Kingston?
My nephew's crying.
He ran into your apartment to cry?
I don't know why he's here. I gotta.
Oh, you didn't ask? Wait, is
They weren't in the living room when I went out there. They already walked out because they're trying to walk off his crying. Of course, it happens today. Of course, the one day that you guys decide that we work from home, obviously my cousin brings my nephew over who's crying, and I'm just like, I literally am not built to catch breaks in this universe.
Is there people in the house to take care of your nephew or whatever?
I mean, he's crying. It's a baby, you know. They don't just stop crying, but I think they took
No,
him out
I
of
mean,
the house
are
if
there
they know I'm
people
recording.
in the house? Like,
The baby's not by himself. No, the baby's not by himself.
so I guess what since it's a baby and it's crying and that's what they do. What's the issue? Is it like hurt or something?
Clearly, I mean, I don't know. It's probably just crying for its mother.
I see.
And
Yeah,
the one that usually stops
yeah.
it from crying is me, and I'm working.
Oh, man.
You're that baby. It only likes you and it hates everybody else.
He prefers me. Yeah,
No, I'm saying it hates everyone.
it prefers.
No,
me.
you're not listening.
It prefers me and its mother.
You're not listening. It absolutely despises everyone except for you. It tolerates you.
I guess. It's hilarious. It deals with me.
It deals with you.
You're fine.
Fucking the baby rolls its eyes, but it does stop crying. You know?
It hugs me, but it hugs me like really reluctantly.
Yeah, like the really like shitty side hug. Like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Let's get on to questions
Let's do it.
from our patrons over at patreon.com/snarktank. Remember, you can go over there, early access, ad free, all that jazz. Let's see. What do we got here? I'm curious about this. I haven't read this one all the way, but like it keeps catching my eye. Girls started giving me roadhead, but my Blumpkin reflexes kicked in.
That's crazy.
Rode in.
What a way to end a sexual encounter.
A monster.
That is insane. Long dick listener, first time comer, etc., etc. I recently saw a wholesome video of a family using AI generated videos to convince their elderly grandmother that she used to be friends with Ozzy Osbourne in real life because she used to be a fan of Black Sabbath back in the day. When you're 90 years old and riddled with dementia, would you be cool with your grandkids using AI to gaslight you into genuinely believing that you used to be the Master Chief, Miles Morales, or Marcus Phoenix? Or should this be punishable by upside down crucifixion?
Saying it should be punished by upside down crucifixion is crazy in general. That's wild. But
Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to go that far for something like that. But
no,
that is
whatever.
crazy.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
That doesn't matter to me. If I'm already like, I'm already gone. Like I don't give a shit.
So are you saying that people have, if they have dementia, anything goes with them? You can do whatever you want to them?
I said I'm already gone. If you use your ears and listen to what I said I'm already gone.
No. I'm doing
care.
a Fox News interview style. Is that what is that what you're saying? Is that what you're?
I never said that.
Are you sure?
Once I'm dementia riddled, I don't even care if someone takes me behind the shed and blows my brains out.
So you're
Personally.
saying that Chris Chan had every right to sleep with his dementia ridden?
Never said that.
Interesting.
Can you play the clip of me saying that? Because I don't remember saying it. Did I say that?
Roll
play the clip.
Roll the clip.
Oh, the clip. It is just me not saying that. You see?
I'm gonna edit.
You see?
That's gonna be a clip, and I'm gonna edit you saying it. 100%.
That's crazy. I'm making sure I'm downloading this episode. I'm downloading this as we speak right now, so I can show them the undoctored proof, and I can show
It's a
your
good use of
tampered
AI
version
to
of
get
it.
him to say that. That's great. Actually, I like that.
Oh, I didn't even think about using it. I was gonna do it really crudely.
Oh,
Can
do
we
it.
use-
I guess that'd be funnier. It'd be funnier actually.
I was gonna just record my mouth on a green screen or whatever, and just like put it over his.
I love that. That's classic. I like that shit.
That's insane.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I ideally would not, in a dementia riddled state, I don't think I would prefer to be fucked with to that degree. But also, like, I don't know. I mean, I am kind of, truth be told, if I was even remotely dementia riddled at a certain age, I'd probably just prefer not to be around. Like, I would probably just start doing like really reckless, like daredevil shit
Hell yeah.
until an accident eventually happened that I was gone.
You could just kill yourself regularly. I don't know. You could just like drive and fall asleep driving. I
doesn't
don't
wanna
know.
go to
Or just
hell.
close
You
your
can't kill
eyes and
yourself. No
drive.
suicide.
I
No
can't go to
suicide.
hell.
No
I
suicide.
can't. I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I
As if
gotta
we're
say
not
this the
already
right
there.
way. I say this the right way because this could be
Misconstrued.
Yeah. Listen,
this can't be construed really. It's just terrible what I'm about to say. But
What do you?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that man, can I
Hurry up.
Can I Fandango this?
just say you monster. Go.
Taking your life can be
Great.
difficult.
Let's hold on.
Can be
okay,
difficult.
cool. Wow. All right. Let's do a Mad Lib and try to figure out what Kingston's trying to say.
Yeah.
Let's all right, hold on. I'll start one word. Derek will start the next. Kingston will start the next, and then we'll go in like a circle.
Okay.
So what were you saying? Taking
Lives.
Should.
Always.
I was gonna derail it too hard. Sorry. I can't get that urge out of me to just derail it. So
Derail it.
no. Become. Always become.
Instant.
All right. There you go. That's Kingston's thought.
That was nice.
It's a little tame.
Yeah. I was
A little tame.
Yeah, I thought it was being a gentleman by not fucking it early. And
What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say the N-word. Yeah, like
Okay,
this,
all right,
you
yeah,
know,
all right.
like it just completely ruined it. But I was like, let me not do that.
Don't listen. Don't use AI to fuck with your dementia riddled family members. That's I think a fair conclusion. I think, right?
Yeah, don't do that. But also at the same time, if it happens to me when I'm dementia riddled, it's like what am I gonna do? You know, it's like one of those things. Like, what am I gonna do?
The interesting thing is, are we like if this if the United States doesn't like somehow crumble into pieces, by the time we're old, the dementia might be gone. So it's actually kind of a weird, it's like thinking of things in the future of us being regular old people. It's actually kind of weird because we might be thinking of just like fantasizing about how old people now live and not how we'll live.
It's a different thing.
That's the thing that's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, dude, things could be almost unrecognizable in the way that like I saw an interview with some old chick that she was born in the 1800s and like late 1800s, and she was like she saw like the birth of like everything that we use today. And she's like, oh, I'm so not fond of the aeroplane and all this shit. And I'm like, that's so crazy.
Everything is so different now than it used to be.
I want to die.
That's part of the thing. You're probably just gonna get old, and eventually the world's gonna change too rapidly for you to be able to like really deal with it. You know, not deal with it, but like understand it truly. You can choose to be like, oh, I'll just go with the flow, and like kind of be like, all right, well, the world is different, and I'm fine with that. But it's gonna happen. Talk to an old person. Talk to an elderly person.
That almost
like,
happened to me with
what's going
Discord.
on.
When Discord started popping up, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like I started like
Discord was that
for no
me
reason.
a while,
Also,
too.
because Discord is just Skype is Uvu. It's all the same thing. But this is different.
I'm with Derek. Where like when Discord first showed up, I don't know how much Discord has changed necessarily because I'm used to it now. But like when Discord first showed up, I was like, I don't really understand how to use this. Like I kind of don't get. Like I understand like what it does, and I can use it as its base function, but like. This is kind of a lot of bullshit.
There was a lot of extra that I was
Discord
just like,
servers are a crazy thing to me to think about.
It to me, it was just like,
but then I realized, I've done these before effectively, like WoW and shit.
The thing that I thought the weirdest thing was like, I think you can't search up servers. Like, so say for example, if you were like, I want to find a Mortal Kombat server, like you can't go on Discord and find that. You have to like go on a social media and hope somebody has
because
a Discord
is
server.
invite only.
That's what
makes it better technically, but also
it is better. But then it also makes me it upsets me because I know, like, say, you've heard of the app Telegram, right?
Yeah,
it's like one of the most like notoriously. I think the founder of it's getting like sued or arrested or something happened to him because it's just where all the CP is. And in the same way that like the things that are the more private and encrypted it is, I'm like, the amount of monsters that are you're just giving them a platform.
Right.
Where I'm like, I sometimes would rather it not be this way because it just gives people like a T-ball that do horrible shit. And, but that's my brain of like thinking the worst of society. But I just know that is a default because when I watched a video about Telegram and I was like, why does this exist? It seems like it's only exist in the same way. There was the thing that Pete Hegseth was using. Do you remember what it's called?
Oh my God, what the fuck was it?
It's one word.
Let me look for it.
Okay,
I'll find
but
it.
yeah, that's the thing that I've never heard of, and I imagine it has to be for a similar reasons. Because I'm like, what's wrong with
Signal.
Because I'm like, what's wrong with this shit that exists now? What's wrong with WhatsApp? I don't know. That is in my opinion. I felt the same way about PayPal. I was like, Venmo is like really popular, and I was like, what was wrong with PayPal? Aren't you just sending money? I don't understand why we need to go to another platform to send money. I guess I didn't understand it.
Yeah, I still kind of don't, to be honest with you. I'm just like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically
Like,
everybody's on here now, so I have to go over here. And this is what happened with Facebook, where I'm like, MySpace rules. Why are we going to Facebook? Okay, everybody's over here. I have no choice. And
yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Marketing,
mass
my good
migration.
friend, marketing. They use marketing.
I completely understand that it is
Better marketing, brother.
It is marketing. I'm saying this as if I don't understand that. That's very true.
You know, for how robust Discord is, it's kind of annoying how like there's certain things that you think you'd be able to customize and you just can't. And it's like very odd.
I think that's the point. I think that's why it's
I don't know,
it
like
should be
this-
more customizable. I agree. It should absolutely be more customizable than it is, truly.
I
But
still
it's-
feel
it-
like a grandpa with it. I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those things that I'm like, it's kind of like Reddit. Like I get how it works, but also it just, I don't know, man. I can't really get into it. Like I can't.
Reddit is 4chan, literally. They're the same website effectively.
No.
I feel like they are literally
Not-
just the same.
not-
they're the same thing.
I mean,
No,
I don't know if I haven't been
How
on
do they-
4chan
how do they
enough to
differ
say that, but
exactly?
when I browse, I've only browsed 4chan like one time for a long time because it was Turkey Tom of all people. He sent me just out of nowhere. He sent me a post that was on 4chan. That was a picture from my Instagram of me and JoJo when I first came to visit her, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then it was all these incels that were like really upset that like here's this black man like smashing this like really hot white chick or something. It was some thread like
that's
that.
so funny.
I was like,
They
what
should
the?
be.
I was
They
like,
should
who
be. I'm not a fan
that
of
was
interracial
following
relationships.
me? That's crazy.
I hate interracial relationships. I hate that shit.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
a big fan of
Me
that.
too, bro. Me too.
Not a big fan. Race
Reddit,
mixing. Race mixing leads to me, and I think that's a problem.
That is true. That's a good argument.
Ultimately, race mixing has led to my existence, and I don't think that's a good thing.
Reddit, I remember using quite a bit in like 2011 or whatever, or 2012, but like I kind of stopped like after that at a certain point. Also, they like updated their UI and now it's all bubbly and garbage.
Everything's turning like that. The new iOS 26 is all fucking bubbly
Dude,
and
I
shit.
hate.
You can
the new
fix it?
iOS.
You can make it not bubbly?
Well, so not iOS, unfortunately, because Apple is Apple.
Gotcha.
But Reddit specifically, if
Oh.
if instead of www.reddit you go old.reddit, like OLD,
Old dot Reddit.
it'll load like the old Reddit and it's like way more usable
That
in
is
my
funny.
opinion. But I barely go on Reddit anymore.
I go on Reddit for this is oddly enough it's the what is it that raid, like there's a forum.
Oh,
and if
right.
there's anything stupid that happens or I'm like, hey, what the fuck's going on? And then for whatever reason I checked my account and then there was just like one big titty goth page and I was like, when did I follow this? I don't remember following it. I was like, it's like raid a metal forum or something and then like a big titty goth and I was like, I don't remember doing this, but like cool. That's awesome.
So what would be really helpful and like why like I don't. So as far as Discord, right? Like because sometimes I want to set up a Discord thing that's like very, very specific with very, very specific parameters, right?
Uh-huh.
With very, very specific permissions. And it would be nice if you could just like, instead of, because I'm the leader of the Discord, I'm not really going to be affected by the limits that I'm trying to impose, but I can't test that on anybody because I have to invite. I'd have to invite somebody in order to test it.
Right.
It would be nice if you could just like run a ghost account or something. Just be like, oh, I'm like, you remember how Facebook used to have view as.
Yeah. If you wanted
Yeah, if you wanted to see like what it looked
what
like
it looked like from the other perspective.
from not you.
Yeah.
It's just like it's weird to me that like more things don't have that functionality because that's like one of the most useful things I think that I've seen that has not been brought forward in any capacity. It's odd.
There are some big tools that I get upset. The biggest one is I wish I could dive into my followers on social media and see who's the most popular for networking purposes, because sometimes people follow you and you don't get the notification. You don't see it. if you have a busy notification tab, you'll just miss when people follow you or whatever. And sometimes there's like really big people that are following you, and it's like, well, shit, I could have followed them back. I could have said hi, try to collab, like, because I've done that before. Yeah, and I just wish I could see that, and you can't. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, we've had some big people like some of our reels, some of our clips lately,
right? That was
and
pretty
it's just
crazy.
like I only see it by happenstance.
You know
what I mean? I happen to be looking at the feed at the right time where their name shows up, because otherwise it just gets buried.
Right.
But I'm like, oh, cool. Like, but it doesn't. There's no real way to filter that shit out somehow.
Yeah,
it's weird. I feel like we used to have a lot more functionality in websites and apps, or like smaller functionalities that were like better.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, just trying to simplify everything, just funnel people into this. Like, hey, just look at your feed. Don't do anything else. Shut up.
It was better before. It was, but it give and take. I think a lot of websites are fine. I think the problem is that it's just navigating them, that it gets weird.
Dude, navigating websites on like a mobile app now, or like in like on like a mobile browser is fucked. Dude, have you gone on like IGN on your phone?
Never
lately.
My god, I would never do that.
Dude,
I'm like going on IGN on my computer because of how many fucking ads pop up immediately. I'm not doing that on my fucking phone.
It's so much worse on the phone. It's so much worse.
There's so many goddamn ads, bro. It's crazy.
It makes IGN on the computer look like a fucking, like the Mona Lisa.
Like the Taj Mahal, bro.
Like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in comparison. Man, IGN
also
looks really
Mona Lisa,
weird. IGN looks like
not a very good painting. Not a.
Are you knocking the Mona Lisa right now?
She's ugly. She's an ugly painting, but the person's ugly. The painting is fine. It's not a.
Yeah, how do you know? How do you know the person's not hot? And the painting.
Then the painting's horrible. Then one is true. One of those things is true.
What if that was a diss? That was like a diss paint.
This was a diss track, but a painting, like a diss track painting.
Like, she's gorgeous, and he painted her to look like that.
She looks European. She looks like she's a European from that period of place where it's like, oh, you're a few of your people in your family are related. Like there's close blood here, clearly.
Bob Ross painted the Mona Lisa on purpose to look ugly.
Bob Ross.
He's the only painter I know.
Oh,
I just assume.
There is
who painted the Mona Lisa?
Ross Bob.
No, it was Steven Tyler.
It was Rossi. Aerosmith.
Yeah, no. You're getting it wrong. Aerosmith's name is Smith Arrows.
Oh, Smith Arrows.
You got it wrong.
And then
it's easy mistake to make. I know.
We're gonna move on.
Easy mistake to make.
Let's get another question in here from one of our Patreon supporters at the $5 tier. Masonic wrote in. He says, "Hey guys, I just finished Gears 1 for the first time and liked it up until the final fight with Ram or Rom. How do you say it? It's Rom, right?
I would say Rom.
I would say Rom. I found the way to kill him frustrating if you don't know what items to use, and redid the fight more than 10 times. What are your options of the ramp?" So I don't know what the options are. I can't remember. It's been a minute, but I do remember I know what you're talking about, because specifically in the remake, it's dog shit. It is a dog shit fight in the remake, because that fight is all about lighting. Because you have to stay in like the light so that the krill can't get you. But like the way that Unreal Engine renders it in that new version, it's like kind of unclear where the light is, because the game wants to be sexy with like, oh, look at how good the lighting is everywhere. And it's like, that's cool. I don't know where is safe. Like, it's kind of crazy. I remember having that exact issue where like I was really having a good time, and then that last fight I was like, yo, why am I not understanding what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing? Like, this feels impossible, and there's like no rhyme or reason. And then I looked up gameplay footage of like the original, and it's like, oh, it's so much clearer in the original. So they kind of fucked it up. So I know what you're experiencing. They did kind of fuck it up a little bit.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't remember that fight enough to be able to say like,
so you're on the train, and you have to do you basically just have to do a lot of damage to him when he's not covered by the krill.
Yeah.
But he'll send the krill out after you, and if you're in the dark,
The instant kill
the
you?
dark.
Yeah.
They will basically swarm and kill you. But in the remake, everything is really well lit, so you don't know really where the dark is. Like it's like when you look at it side by side, it's actually fucking bewildering. Because it's so clear in the original, where like the clouds in the sky are like blacked out by the krill in the original, like where it's like it's even just like it looks like nighttime and it's completely fucked. And then there's spots of light, and it's like, okay, those are the safe places. But in the remake, it's like, look at how good the skybox is, and it's like not dark. Because they want you to see the cool fucking clouds, and like, oh, look at our artists, look at how we expanded this. And it's wild too, because like they handled the krill sections completely fine.
Oh, like when you're in the tank?
Yeah, when you're in the tank, or like when you're running and you've got to like do the spotlights, like that looks exactly right. So
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's very odd. They really dropped the ball like right in the last. That really bothered me. Like the last 15 minutes of Gears 1 remake was like fucking miserable. But it's funny that somebody wrote in about that, because I remember feeling that way.
I want to look into it, see if I can see.
I wonder if there's like a side by side, because I would be surprised if no one noticed it, because it is jarring. Gears ROM fight comparison. I wonder if there is one.
I mean, just by
there's
looking,
no comparison.
just by looking at the
thumbnails.
like I clicked on it. They are so the lighting. They're white. They are almost ghosts. They're so white. Like there is so much contrast in their skin. Like
Yeah.
they are. I'm looking at Marcus and Dom, especially Marcus. He almost looks like a ghost. Like it is so bright. Like I see, I can tell how different it is just by looking at this new footage.
There's yeah, it really is. It's quite interesting, but I don't know.
Oh,
Let's see
that's
what else.
hilarious.
But you see how like in the original, it's like there's clear beams of light, like there's clear like light areas,
Yeah.
and in the remake, it's just like, look at how beautiful all this is.
Oh wow, this guy's
the whole train is nice. Anyway, let's see. Oh, question for Sweeney.
looks good.
This is funny considering what just happened. Butt Stuff Actual wrote, and he says, "What's up, pillow biters?"
All right.
This question is for Sweeney. How do you plan on shielding your nephews from this abortion of a podcast? Thanks, and keep grabbing those ankles.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna. I don't know. They're not gonna care about this shit. They're different.
Yeah,
they're
they
way different
won't.
generation. Way different generation to care.
If he's crying right now, then he's definitely not going to care.
And then my older nephew is like too cool to give half a fuck about shit like this.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I like sneakers and like, I don't know, drawing pictures and shit. And it's like, all right, I guess so. You go do that over there.
Like if they ask you about your occupation, you say you're a podcaster. Are you going to tell them the name of it?
Yeah, my niece knows about the podcast already. My oldest one does. She doesn't give a fuck, but she knows about it.
Or so she says. And then she's like really disappointed and like, what the fuck is this guy into? This guy's he's a freak. He's a monster. I heard he assaulted some woman fucking, and he has like a lazy eye or something. I don't understand how that works because I see him in person. But
So listen, there's
That's not how my family isn't really like that.
I was gonna ignore
Like
this.
they're not judgmental. They're not judgmental in the way they would insult what I do. The only thing that they would ever like have a problem with is if I was like my older side of my family. I have a problem with like the anti-God shit of me, where I'm like super not religious.
Sure,
But other than that, like my family's like, what do it helps you live a better life. I don't know.
hell.
Kingston going to hell. Look at him. He's going to hell. And so I wanted to ignore this initially, but I was trying to make it through the whole podcast ignoring it. But like I think we should address the elephant in the room that the ICE agent was in fact Kingston.
No. Okay.
It
I
was.
changed my build and color immediately.
Well, he was
while I was
he
on
was-
camera. I changed my build and my color. And
He
then as
was
soon as the
he was
camera went
wearing a
off-
mask. He was wearing a mask. It was kind of hard to see. He asked us to play it off, but like it's just kind of hard for me to do it as a moral person.
We were
Yeah, I
doing the
guess,
good thing to protect our assets, and our co-hosts.
Right.
And
Sure.
Right.
but it's obvious if you look closely at the man,
If you look closely at the footage, yes.
you can see that is obviously Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually
me tweeting from California last night, but
I was
see.
I was going to address this too. Like Kingston actually enlisted my help to do that. He said log into my account and tweet from California.
Do it right now. Do it right now. Do it from my account right now.
I reset my computer actually, so like I lost a lot of the login
Interesting.
information.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious.
Now that it's all in the open, do you want to answer for yourself?
Hey, man.
That is a great response.
Hey, man. I get it, man. I get it.
Can you imagine if that was his real response? Like they're like, why'd you do that? I was like, hey man. And then that was
happens.
I would appreciate
Shit
that
happens.
way more than the bullshit that they always try to come up with.
Honestly, yeah.
I feared for my life. I'm gay. I'm like, shut up.
I
dude.
was afraid of this woman driving away.
Yeah. At very
Women
slow
always
fucking
drive away
speed.
from me. Why do women always drive away from me?
Do you know how scary 3 miles an hour is?
I love how people immediately said, "Oh, I just saw Ice kill somebody." People were like, "Wrong. Look at this thing," and I was like, "I don't know, man. I just think people's perception."
And they show a
really
video of the same thing happening, but worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this
like
is he looks more villainous.
It's
now.
You say the
Everything I see of it
perception's
makes it look
broken,
more
but
realistic.
it wasn't broken when Ashley Babbitt got fucking shot at J6. You know what I mean?
That's because Derek, because you're allowed to break into the government, right?
Oh,
You're allowed to break into the government, right? And the government is allowed to break into you,
Oh,
right?
Yes, that is right.
That's ultimately what it is.
How foolish of me.
It is very funny though that is the argument where it's just like, okay, so you're allowed to break into the government,
Yeah.
without anything,
Without any
without
consequences.
without any consequences, and the government is allowed to seize you out of your space without any consequences. So what do you have rights?
Yeah.
Like what is happening?
Listen, guys, the only
Very
thing people listening, the only thing that I want y'all to take from all this shit that happened is all of these people who consider themselves conservative. Just call them anything but that, because I'm like, bro, what are they conserving? What are they, the idea of being a conservative, the biggest thing is small government. And I'm like, guys,
Right. That's another thing too, where it's like,
It's
bro,
over.
Like, what do you?
it's over.
You're
You have shown time and time again that you love government overreach. Shut up. Like,
Yeah.
just
That's always been my frustration with like the fake line between the party politics, where it's just like, you're not you just want a different type of big government. Just be honest about that.
right. 100%.
Like, just like, what is this small government bullshit? Like, shut up. You don't want that. You want to arrest people for fucking people in the ass in like some of these like southern states.
Literally.
Like, that's not small government. You crazy?
it's as big government as you can to get into it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to arrest you for the shit that you do in your bedroom. Like, that is
Yeah, literally.
Orwellian nightmare type shit that they used to cry about. And now American citizen gets Swiss cheese in the face for trying to flee at like fucking 0 miles an hour.
At Mach 0.
And that was fine and justifiable. Everything's
Oh, man.
fine. I love my president.
I love
the
president.
government now.
Yeah. I love that everybody loves what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I love that people used to say fuck authority, but now they love it. They love when authority fucks them.
Don't look at the Epstein files. They're not real. I'm going to kill a woman and don't mind it. Don't mind me.
This dude's gonna get a medal, like seriously, because he really did help Trump out with this one. Because like
Who?
the Kingston, so like Kingston,
Right.
Kingston, it really came through because it's gonna take like a couple weeks or something
This can't
for
be
us to
real.
reset and then start talking about Epstein again.
Well, it's obviously real, but that makes me sad.
What do you say? What do you
What'd you
see?
say?
Did you see something
Apparently,
else?
the Blade movie has been completely scrapped.
I mean,
I mean, obviously, duh. Like
yeah,
it's been.
I was like, at this
That movie was supposed
point,
to come out. It was supposed to come out 3 years ago.
remember
But
when
it
they
makes me
did a
so
fucking
sad.
Comic-Con thing about it? How long
That's
ago
so
was
funny.
that? Fuck.
It makes me so
Forever
sad
ago.
because I think Blade is so cool, but it's like Also, Mahershala
Blade?
Ali's like not getting any younger. Like he's not a young man anymore at all. And it's like,
I think they should just fucking since they brought Wesley Snipes back, they should just do an old Blade.
he's too old now, unfortunately.
He
like,
is, but
like
there's
physically,
some
he's too
things that
old.
like I'm just more for I only care for the nostalgic purposes, to be honest. And in the same way that did you hear Ron Perlman wants to reprise his role for
with one of his eyes looking at the floor and the one looking at your face.
dude
For what? For what?
Oh, for Hellboy. Even though I'm sure he would need to take all the steroids in the world to like be able to, handle all that fucking gear to put on again. But I want it so badly because I honestly, Hellboy: The Golden Army is like it probably sounds stupid to say, but it's in like my top 20 of favorite movies.
Really?
You know what's wild?
I like Golden Army a lot. I like the
love that
first one
movie.
more, I think, but I think Golden Army is better.
I think Guillermo del Toro is fucking awesome, and he killed it in 2.
That's so interesting. I've never seen Hellboy actually.
So watch
Makes
it,
sense.
watch them, and then tell me which one you think is better. I'm a little biased because I love Guillermo del Toro. I think he's
No, I do
fucking
too. I
excellent.
just for some reason I don't know. I
Okay.
never got
He-
around.
the
to it.
first
Such
one,
a good
he-
job
he
on
didn't-
Frankenstein.
he
I don't
didn't-
know what the hell
Oh.
that. I don't know where that came. Like Frankenstein has always been like sort of a more heady horror story in general.
It's not really that heady at all. It's a dead
It's-
guy walking around.
It's you're just you talk sometimes when but like it's way more heady of like a horror film. And like I was surprised at how also the actor Jacob Elordi did fucking really good. I was surprised because he was
Casey can't wrap his mind around like a fucking zombie walking around. It's crazy. It's so heady.
it's definitely more heady than most horror movies, 100%, or most horror-esque things. But it's not
No
meant to
way.
be horror.
It's probably
I
the
guess.
least. It's probably the least heady horror movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, then what? Fucking Terrifier. That movie's
Saw.
super heady.
Saw is heady.
Saw is cringe, but I get it. It's funny.
I am not.
You
cringe.
don't value life, so I'm gonna torture you.
I'm
It's
not
like
cringe. Shut up.
Let's play a game.
I'm
A woman is driving her car 2 miles an hour. And you have ample time to get out of the way. Do you become a murderer or just like be normal?
Be normal and let her go.
I want a Saw movie to happen where Jigsaw.
And he just can't help himself. He's like rapping. I have to kill.
I want to see a Saw movie, but I want them to do what the first Saw did, where like one of the people plays dead the whole time, and then Jigsaw comes at the end and the person attacks Jigsaw.
Hey,
I want that to
spoilers.
happen again. Yeah, sorry, a
Spoiler.
21-year-old. I know a 24-year-old movie. My apologies.
Yeah, the
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
The dead guy was Mr. Saw all along.
You
Crazy.
spoiled Final Fantasy VII for me.
The real
Sorry.
Saw was
So
was the Saw that I see.
He's still misleading you because there's actually the saw that the guy uses. There's a guy who uses a saw. That's Jigsaw.
There's
And so,
there's Saw, there's
Mr.
Jigsaw,
Saw that
and
gets
then there's
up.
Pocket Saw.
There's Pocket. Who's Pocket Saw? I didn't.
Saw
is that
is
in like
Jigsaw.
in Saw 13 or something? I didn't
In
see
Saw
that one.
13, there's Saw's kid, but he's little Saw, so they call him Pocket Saw.
Pocket Saw, fucking Saw, son of Jigsaw.
Pocket Saw.
And then there's
me, Pocket
there's,
Saw.
there's Chainsaw, Jigsaw, Pocket Saw, and then what's another Saw kind of Saw?
Sawzaw. There's Sawzaw.
Saw.
There's Sawzaw.
There's
Pocket
Seed Saw. There's Seed Saw. There was Saw, and then there was Seed.
Yeah, we're getting.
No, you're not. We're just talking about actual saws. You what are you doing?
No, man, just whoa.
What do you do?
You ruined it, man. You ruined it.
Oh god.
Kinds
All
of
right.
sauce.
That's good stuff. Hey, it's me.
All right, here's a good one.
Wow, you
Nostradamus-
actually killed her. I wasn't thinking. I thought you were just going to drive away. I thought you were going to let her go.
That's actually. I don't have a contingency for that.
Oh, there's table saw. There's table
to kill her. Like what?
There's table
Worse than
saw,
I thought.
jigsaw, meter saw,
And the movie
chainsaw,
just ends.
band saw, scroll
Credits.
saw, circular
He's
saw,
still on
chop
this
saw. There's so many
Did
saws.
you say chop saw?
Yeah, it's a chop saw.
I don't know what that is.
I
Is
don't
that
know
the one
either.
where you take it down? Like, no, that's a. I don't know what a
It's not
chop
a
saw is.
saw. It's not. That's not a. It's a blade.
What is a chop saw?
Saws need serrated edges, and the whole point.
Oh,
is
no, that
you,
is a okay. The chop saw is exactly what I was thinking, where you put it down into you chopping motion. Okay,
That's not a
Sort
saw.
of like the butchers use for meat, right?
That's a slicer.
I mean, you can use it for meat, but usually, people are chopping wood and stuff. But yeah, I mean, because butchers use like everything. Because they even use the sawzaws.
Yeah, they
Give
use
me the
piss saws too.
sawzall.
They use piss saws. I piss in a very fine line. Then I saw things in half of my
All right.
piss.
All right.
Why is it called a
Nostradamus-
sawzall though? I don't understand why that's called that.
I don't know.
It's like saw and then ZALL, but I had never understood like why the fuck it's called that.
I wonder what a scroll saw is.
All right. Nostradamus wrote in. He says,
funny.
"Hey, twink, black twink, and man who believes he has a girlfriend."
Reciprocating saw.
Just,
Sorry, go
just
ahead.
a simple question. What's the sickest you guys have ever been? Have you been so fucked up you blanket a wall in shit?
No.
No, I certainly have not.
I haven't been that sick, but that's like the end of sick where it's like, oh, you might be gone soon.
No, I've only casually shat one time from being like food poisoning, but I didn't
Yeah.
ruin any of my clothing or bedding or anything. Luckily, it
Maybe
just
you-
it stayed put. But I was like, up, gotta go.
Definitely done that fairly recently, but I've definitely been.
I
so,
remember that on the podcast.
I've been so
you shat
sick.
the bed.
I've been so sick that like I've sweated like through all my sheets before.
Sure.
Like I've been like that sick, but that's like I've been so sick I was freezing in like 100 degrees in like a like an apartment before.
This I remember that. The sickest, I don't know, man. Like it's like I had bronchitis for the first time, I think a year, like last year or a year or 2 years ago or something. I never had bronchitis in my life ever. Not to my knowledge. Like maybe once when I was a kid or something. But like adult bronchitis is wild because it's just like it's like 3 separate flus and also you can't breathe. It's like I could not believe how much that just knocked me on my ass. But the previous time before that was like the COVID vaccine. The second time I got the COVID vaccine. So there was the initial vaccine, then there was the second one, and then there were the 2 boosters afterwards. I didn't get the boosters, but I did get the first 2. And I think Kingston I think it was when we were living in that the Avalon. I was so fucked. I was giggling, like I was laughing.
For the second one?
Yeah, for the second one just knocked me on my ass. I don't know what it was. It was Moderna, but like I just remember sweating. It felt like my bones were just moving differently than my skin and muscles were, and it just everything hurt. But
Damn.
everything hurt so much that it was just funny. Like I just like this is hilarious that I'm in this much pain right now. I can't believe I was just trying to do the right thing and now I'm in pain. I was giggling. I think I walked into Kingston's room and just I don't even know. I was in a trance.
Yeah, I
think
told you to
said
get out
something.
because I didn't want you to give me whatever you had. So I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Did I say something? I feel like I said something.
You were just fucking sweating and being dumb, and I was like, well, that sucks. He'll make it, and then I kept doing what I was doing.
Oh, I think I like recited something at him. I can't remember though. It's really blurry.
If only you would have listened to Joe Rogan.
I know I should have got the ivermectin.
You're a healthy 20-something-year-old. You could have gotten ivermectin. You probably were making enough money to get monoclonal antibodies like Joe Rogan. It was only a good $4,000 or $5,000. You could have
You're
got
right.
it like Joe Rogan did, you know? You
Right.
So
You're right.
you should have listened to him. He didn't.
I should have. He knows the graphs.
This
You know?
I almost called him a hard R. This guy took everything but the vaccine. It's so funny. Everything.
I know.
he
And
even
now he's clearly brain damaged.
Yeah. Seriously, his doctor, he must have been a really good doctor because he prescribed him everything. I was just like, when he listed what he took, I was like, you have done so much damage to your immune system just for no reason. Like he just took
It's fine.
everything.
It's fine, bro. I love
He had
sick
Michael
Joe Rogan. I love.
he had Michael Jackson's doctor.
He probably did. He no joke. He probably did. Because I'm like, bro,
Oh my
what
God.
is going on with you? Everything but you're that afraid of the vaccine that you'll even take the fact that he would take monoclonal antibodies. Like that's like not even a thing that most people are aware of. It's not like it. I would be more scared of that. You know, I'm like, oh, You're gonna give me artificial antibodies. I'm like, I don't know. How does that work? Is it safe?
Well, they all. That's the thing. It's like, guys, they all do like like Tim Pool. I know this for a fact, by the way. Tim Pool injects himself with shit before the show. I know this.
Yeah, you got
Breaking.
it.
I'm not even. This is not a bit. This is not a bit. Like, I know that this sounds like a bit. Like I don't know what they do, but they inject themselves with some weird bullshit before or after the show. I think before, I would imagine. But
It's
like,
called meth.
I don't think it's meth, man. I think it's like, I don't know, a stem cell cocktail. Like, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck
I
they
don't
do.
want whatever. I don't want it. I will take stuff that I know is provably safe, like vaccines. And like other things that have been tested many a times over. You know, I hate that some people are dumber than piss and they don't understand that it doesn't take many years. It takes actual results, meaning that if all of the money was allocated on testing a medication, like during the pandemic, you can get the results you need very quickly. And they don't understand that. And that's so upset because I'm like, bro, the whole world worked together to get this shit done. And that's why we got it so fast. They did it so fast. Usually takes years for this. I'm like, yeah, why do you think it takes years, you fucking bitch? Like, come on. Why am I even? I'm wasting. I'm getting mad for no reason. Mad for no
People
fucking
are
reason.
stupid, and you gotta remember that they're stupid. You can't expect them to be not stupid.
I know, but I'm gonna be. I have a knife in my hand right now, and I think I'm gonna plunge it in me.
John Jafari on Safari wrote it. He says, "Stop saying nothing happened. It compels the universe to act, and you're gay."
That is true.
It is something that tends to
That was
happen.
a great talk.
It's actually why I've decided to open up every show with nothing happens.
So
Let's just accelerate it.
It's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea personally.
Yeah. Nothing happened.
Nothing occurred. Don't look at the dead woman, please. Don't look at Venezuela. Look instead.
Don't avert
at-
your eyes.
We're having a boxing ring thing outside of the White House, I think. Maybe. Is that still happening? I don't know. We're
I don't
doing
know.
it. Look at it. Look at that. Keep your eyes on that.
Meanwhile,
Don't
Steven
worry about
Crowder. Have you
anything
seen
else.
this thing of Steven Crowder?
Oh, where he was like reenacting the shooting?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Steven Crowder did a little reenactment
Of the one that just happened?
Yeah.
I love that. Like, you remember when he did it for George Floyd?
Right.
He tried to do the and then like he had like a thumbnail of him getting kneeled on and stuff. And I'm like, this guy, and this is what I'm talking about. I was like, here's a perfect example of someone who is actually losing it. Because you're not seeing the other grifters doing shit like that.
No, because that takes effort.
Yeah.
It takes effort to go out there and just like actually like, wait, let's go. Let's get a crew together and film this.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can
I want you to nearly kill me. Can you do that for me?
Dude, they're like those assholes that went to Antarctica, so they can see the 24-hour sun. You know, because they don't believe
the flat earthers. Yeah.
Like, if it can't do that, and then they actually they went from Chile to Antarctica, and then they were like, oh shit, yeah, it's what do we do now?
Yeah. Did you see the fucking QAnon shaman? Do you know that guy? You know that guy, right?
Yeah, the guy, the Viking dude.
Yeah. Do you know? Have you seen any of the updates of that guy?
I saw a thumbnail that he like turned, but I don't know if that. I need to see the video because I'm like, sometimes
The video is him basically saying like, yeah, when he refused to release the Epstein files, I knew that it was bullshit. Like he's just so he. Can you understand that if you're still, this is so important. If you are still supporting Trump, you have less common sense and less reasoning than the fucking QAnon shaman. The man who ran into the Capitol with like an ox head helmet in like animal hide. He is above you. Think about it. I don't know how it's so important to understand that.
that is a very good point.
It's so crazy.
Soak that in, that insane man is somehow saner than you.
That's crazy.
Fucking bewildering.
That actually is so funny. I didn't know that that's great. That's
Yeah.
great that
I mean-
that crazy asshole has enough sense to be like, oh, I believed in this person's shit and he completely lied to my face. I'm out. And other fucks are like, they're still holding on to something.
I think at this point, like, you're just kind of too far. Like, you're gone. Like,
You're gone.
You're beyond the event horizon. You've crossed like 56 Rubicons at this point.
56
like,
Rubicons.
you're done. Like, there's no turning back for you. And the best that we can hope for you is that, like, you maybe secede into like a small recess of space and just don't bother anybody. It's just containment at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Seal it in lead, like the elephant's foot, because you can't get rid of this. You can't fix it. You can't make the elephant's foot, like, not toxic.
Right.
So you just have to separate yourself from it. That's you. If you're below the fucking QAnon shaman, bro. Like that guy ran in dressed like Skyrim, trying to overthrow the government. And even he's like, oh, that guy's clearly a pedophile.
Yeah. The only reason he wouldn't release the files is because he's obviously all over them.
I think the majority of people are like he is. I just think that what happens is that
I think so.
He's running the government. That's the problem. That's
You're
where
right.
the problem comes from.
He's surrounded by the few people who are loyal, and then the people that the subsection of random people that do love him are very loud.
Yeah, it's
very passionate. But I think most people are just like,
they get it. He even said himself, didn't he meet with the Republicans in Congress recently? And he said, like, we got to do well in the midterms or he's going to get impeached for sure.
Yeah. By the way, as if impeachment does anything.
That's also, I was kind of like.
Yeah, well, the reason why it doesn't do anything is because of the fact that the people that he doesn't control, he controls everything. If it didn't, like, granted, the Democratic Party sucks a lot. And they are.
Bill Clinton got a blowjob, dude.
Yeah, and he left office. That is
crazy. Never again. The next Democratic president is gonna have a field day, man. He's gonna get all sorts of pussy. he's gonna be like, yeah, who cares?
They should.
The problem.
You're gonna get rid of me? Oh,
the problem is the Dems suck so bad, and they don't. The problem is the Democratic Party succeeds under this kind of rule. They succeed entirely. They don't hurt.
Oh, speaking by the way,
people hurt. Well, the party does. The party's thriving.
Well,
they're like, I'm still getting rich.
I guess so in that sense, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. Did you see also that Mamdani already got?
Yeah, already worked.
Already got free childcare in New York City.
Already worked.
That is actually crazy.
Already worked. Crazy, huh?
I was fully anticipating that not happening for like maybe
even though the freaking the governor was like, I don't want this to happen. He was like, well, why? And she was like, I guess. She was like, I guess.
Folded under zero pressure.
It was like, why can't this happen? And she was like, I just don't want to pay for it. And it's like, you should pay for it. She was like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
The city will kill me.
When I saw that, I was like, whoa.
Look, this is when
that's actually crazy.
This is when I understand why leftists are so upset at everything, because yeah, we collectively, my breaking point was us going along with Bernie Sanders getting cheated. Because to me, it's like in a society that if they actually believe in no taxation without representation and anything that like any type of revolutionary type of anything, it's like, hey, we all want this. They're not giving it to us. What are we going to do about it? Oh, nothing? Okay, great. So that's where I was kind of like, fuck everybody, because that is when you stop moving forward. Like I say, the society ain't gonna collapse if the government if elections are stalled or something. If there's like if there's and having people continuously living as if nothing's wrong isn't upsetting, because you see what can be done when the right people get in power. We see what is entirely possible. And just letting this shit go, like the latest example is obviously folding about the government shutdown, where I'm like, it's far past.
The thing is this,
it's
right,
far
Derek?
past. Hold on, let me just finish this last point. It's far past the point of I don't know what. Yes, vote them out. However, maybe maybe
All right.
maybe you want to
carpet
go do something to them, you know?
The
Maybe want to shake their
Party
hands
and
really
leftism-
hard and some, you know.
Leftism got co-opted, bro. It got co-opted by people that wanted to virtue signal instead of doing the right thing. There aren't real revolutionaries in the world anymore. It's just all it's all destroyed.
Not
man.
in this country. Not in this country.
Not here
yeah.
because of the fact that we are young. We haven't been pushed to the point where we have to like, all right, we're gonna come up in houses.
I think people are just too pacified, you know. Like
We're still relatively comfortable. Even things are increasingly getting worse, but you can still buy your fucking PS5s and shit.
Yeah,
you can with Klarna. You know what I mean? Like
we live in California, dude. We're not worried about that shit right now. It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
they're saying like the idea that, dude. I imagine imagine earnestly in this climate, not politically. I just mean like economically. Imagine being like, guys, PS6.
It'd be crazy.
Are you excited? Like who the fuck?
Crazy.
Who the fuck would be excited?
that'd be so funny.
I can't even imagine caring.
That's why they're delaying it. They're like, we can't make it right now because we don't got any fucking GPU or RAMs. And then two, who's gonna want that right now?
Yeah. I don't know.
2030, man. That's a good time.
I don't think so. I think plans are too locked in. I think 28 is when you're going to see it somehow.
If we'll see if AI ramp goes up based on what I know about AI technology right now, I'm pretty sure the next big wave of it is going to be to like make it not use as much resources. That's like the next big focus of it. So when that happens, well, because that's everything.
Yeah, in China maybe.
Which
they're already actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's literally what's going to happen. They're going to have to make it smaller and use less resources.
Yeah, that might take a long time over here because, you know, other companies profit a lot by using all those resources.
100%.
So,
but it's going to happen. That's like that's next step. Like every person I know that's tangent to that, they're like, yeah, they're gonna try to find a way to make it like not be as resource taxing, but they don't have to right now because America is in such a shit place with like regulation of it.
Yeah,
because over there in Whiteyville, which is a place I make fun of all the time, Europe, they're regulating it. They're like, hey, we gotta use less energy to create this. And it's like, I hate giving you guys credit, but also like, good job.
Yeah. Fucking JoJo's been really bothering me. Like, she's like, why are we still here? And I'm like, I don't know, man. trying to make a little more money, I guess.
No, go over there, Derek. Go over there and get killed by a werewolf at nighttime, please, by all means.
I think.
Go over there and shadow box a Baba Yaga, please.
I feel like
report it so I can post it.
That would be so much. Like dying that way would be so great. Other than accidentally or purposefully getting Swiss cheese by an ICE agent that thinks I'm Somali or some shit. You know what I mean?
I think it's cooler. I think it's written cooler. You know, like it's a cooler title.
I think I would rather be ravaged by a werewolf or boxed to death by Baba Yaga than some fat racist piece of shit with SS tattooed on his fucking neck shoot me in the face because he thought I was gonna scam a daycare or some shit.
I think that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Because I think a werewolf sounds cooler until you're experiencing that. Then you're like, oh, this is really. Well, I know terrifying.
It's gonna suck in the moment.
It's really terrifying.
I'm dead, so now it just okay. What do I want to be remembered by? Fucking fat racist ICE officer blasting me and thinking I'm fucking Somali, or a werewolf fucking devoured me? Like, which one would I rather?
Right? I agree. Look, I agree, but the problem is that the people are not gonna believe the werewolf. They're like, that's just an old wise tale, and it's gonna be like my husband was turned into pieces in my living room, and it's like, yeah, but that's a wise tale, JoJo. Shut the fuck up and go fucking mix the gruel.
It's still the gruel. It's still funner. I cannot stress to you enough how upset I'd be if I got killed by a government agent. I would be so fucking upset. Like,
I'd be miffed.
In the next life or whatever is happening with me, I think I would be able to hold together my consciousness to be like, no, why? No, not you.
That's so funny.
I'd be miffed.
The idea.
Yeah.
I would be a little miffed, I think.
I'd definitely be miffed.
That's so stupid. Anyway. All right, let's see. Carpeted Microwave wrote and he says, been watching Chris since 14.
Whoa.
Middle school formative years, Lamau, Jesus Christ. And now I'm getting married at 23. Oh, wow.
23.
Dang, young marriage, man. Good shit.
Good shit, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Thought that might feel a little existential to y'all. Not really. It would have at a certain point. But like, I think I'm just like used to this just being the new reality. It's like, yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this over half my life at this point. So like, it makes sense. But yeah, so thanks for being such a good source of good vibes. I love how like we just spent like so much time talking about how like everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
But oh, good Lord. Congratulations though, man. Good luck.
Yeah, it's rare to like find love that persists. So good shit.
That is true. The Bigfoot that only shaves his pubes wrote in.
Crazy.
It says hello, fucker and
That's
fucking.
badass.
What's something about a woman that you tried to get with that made you think just throw the whole bitch away? I don't think I understand what the question is.
Like something about a woman that you were like dating that you're like, oh, you found out something about them. You were like, oh, I just hate this.
What is a woman? What is a woman?
What is a woman? I don't know.
I don't
A
know.
woman is a woman. Here's my definition of a woman. A woman is anybody who covers their drink when Tim Pool walks into the room.
Ah, that's.
So I guess I'm a woman.
That's really what a woman.
That'd be great if
Anyone that wouldn't accept a drink from Tim Pool.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty anymore.
That's crazy. That
I'm not thirsty anymore.
Tim Pool had the audacity to ask Emma Vigeland to like hang out and shit. Like I love that actually happened. Like, hey, I know you hate my
That is
guts.
crazy.
I know that we say horrible things about you, but you want to get sushi with us and the boys? Give you a tour of the compound? Like what? That's insane.
Where does he live? Even like, what state is he in?
West Virginia.
Of course.
Oh man, you gotta like you gotta love that West Virginia sushi.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better way to spend my time.
Yeah. I remember
You really
him.
gotta-
I know he's in there,
So
West
good.
Virginia, because he was complaining about some laws that would protect fucking. I can't believe this. This is so crazy. It would protect self-employed people like contractors and shit, and people like that do Uber, and they were trying to protect those people. And it was interfering with Tim Pool's business because, you know, he obviously doesn't hire people. He has contractors. And he was getting upset about, he's like, I'm going to move out of here because they were trying to give these people and protect people. And he was upset about that. And I'm like, he's saying it on air. And I'm like, is this not exposing how much of a piece of shit you are that you're against workers' rights? Like, I don't understand who is he telling this to? I'm like, it's like he has all my listeners or business owners that want to fuck over employees. So we got to give them as least rights as possible and make sure that self-employed people have absolutely no rights.
None.
I'm like, I don't know what I was baffled. You know, because those are things that I thought you weren't supposed to say out loud. I thought, you know, whatever.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Okay. So something that was like really like a huge turnoff. I don't know, man. That's a good question. I mean, I did date someone who she had like an insane little moment, and I was like, oh, I realized that she's crazy, and I was like, oh, this isn't good. She had a little. I think I said this on the podcast at one point, so some people might remember this. That we were going to see a movie, and she kind of like had a little spaz out when I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't there. I don't care. I don't go to the movies that often, so I'm like, hey, pick whatever you want to see. And then she was trying to pass it off to me, and I was like, no, seriously, I don't care. And then she had like a little like screaming yelp thing of like, just pick the fucking movie kind of a thing, and I was like, whoa, what was that?
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, uh-oh. Early into our relationship, I was like, oh, okay.
I'm sure there's examples, but I don't know, man. I'll put up with anything, really.
Yeah, I usually slap them, you know, put them in their place.
Yeah, the moment a woman yells at me like that, I'm like, all right, cool. So you want to fight? So I just start putting my gloves on.
Your clothes.
I'm like, all right, cool. No, you clearly want to fight.
Hey, you want to fight? All right, cool.
You want to fight? So I get my Street Fighter MMA gloves. I toss her hers. I say, I'll give you 5 seconds to put them on. your choice if you want to or not. After 5 seconds, the battle's starting. So it's you have your time. So they keep arguing, and I'm like, and it's a hook, a savage hook. And I'm like, all right, we done arguing? And then they continue to yell, and I'm like, all right, I guess the bell hasn't rung yet. Let's keep going.
That's a good one, guys. Are we done, or like I don't know?
I guess so. Like, you know,
I can't really think of anything seriously.
There's
I
a
can
bunch
think
of
of
talk
many
about.
things. I can think of many things that should have been that for me, but if I'm being honest about it,
you bypassed it.
they weren't.
You
weren't.
bypassed it.
Yeah.
I think
in my
I can think of
mind?
bypassing. Like, oh, that should have maybe been like something.
Not being funny. I think not being funny was definitely like something.
See, I wouldn't have even progressed to the point where like I would have even, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of a default. Like you have to make me laugh. If I can't laugh with you, then it's so that what are we doing?
Oh, all right.
I mean, I've definitely slept with girls that I just thought were attractive. Like I'm not. The thing is that also like I feel like I don't know. I feel like dating is a different thing because I feel like dating is like a long process, and
It depends on
I
your
get to the point when I'm
definition of
dating
it,
you.
yeah.
Like if I get to the point when I'm dating you, you have to already checked a bunch of lines.
I feel like there's only like 2 people in my life that I've slept with that I wasn't dating,
Oh, most girls I still have wasn't dating.
or that I wasn't like
Yeah, that's-
ostensibly dating. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, we're
most
just
of
like,
them
yeah,
I was-
you're not dating, but like you kind of basically are.
No,
It's like,
we were just hooking up.
there's
No, yeah, absolutely, way more hooking up.
That's I would say that's like 90%, probably most likely.
Solid, like 75% for me. Because I would say I've
70%
genuine-
what?
of like girls. Like I only probably had like maybe I've had 4 girlfriends really that I really count as like my partners.
That's interesting. Yeah, how many girlfriends?
There's Lily. There's the one just before Lily. There's one girl in 11th grade. And then there was one girl from like technically 9th to like a little bit after high school. But we were like on and off a bunch. And that's it.
Right. Yeah, I don't like counting.
Girlfriends. I would say, yeah, like I would need longer time, but like I counted real fast, like 5, 6, something like that. But
And even then, like high school girlfriends, I can kind of not like one of them. I can just kind of not count. Also, it's like this is just
interesting. I only had one
just
girlfriend.
humping.
My first official girlfriend, official. I was 18. I didn't. Me and my stupid friend, we had a understanding. This is what happens when you grow up in hip hop culture, right? You think women are less than, so you grow up and you're like, we're just gonna get pussy. And
I mean, I grew up hip hop culture too. I wasn't quite that bad, but I grew up hip hop culture as well.
But I bet your boys, like, come on, like, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, a bunch of my niggas were like,
It was just all about-
I think it depends.
It
Some
totally
of them
depends.
definitely
It's
were.
not a
Some of them
fucking
were,
blanket.
yeah.
Obviously, it's just like, but the mentality is you're just like, the goal is to get women, right? To get girls.
Dude, one of my cousins has money over bitches. Has MOB on his knuckles.
That's-
One
yeah,
of my cousins has that. I swear to
I haven't
swear
heard
to
it.
so-
I have
I
not
swear to
heard
God.
MOB in a long time, dude. That's crazy.
He has MOB on his knuckles, and I was like, "Why did you get that tat?" I saw that, and I was like, "Why would you get that tattoo?" We're also still in high school.
That's hilarious. I love that money. I love that. That person that and the person that gets that has no money or bitches. That's typically
What's
what
crazy is he's in a loving relationship now. He's in a loving relationship now. Like right now, he's in with his girl.
Now.
happens. Good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good. I'm glad
They
that
made
he
it. They
turned
have,
it
they have
around.
their 2 little girls,
Yeah.
and of course he has 2 daughters, which just makes it even funnier.
That is very funny.
It popped out. He held that little girl. He was like, "Oh,
Oh, tattoo MOB on her now.
It really tattoo tattoo MOB on her now.
It just morphs into love. It just starts morphing and changing into love on his
That'd
knuckles.
be
and I'm
really
like,
endearing. Yeah.
Good. You evolved.
Congratulations, fucking loser.
It's always
Guys,
you
I'm
always
sick.
end up with a daughter. That's how it happens
MOB.
every single time. You end up with a daughter. Pieces of shit guy. Every guy that you know that's sorry, not every, but most guys you know that are hyper protective of their daughters and like super anti-boyfriend, overly strict, they were a huge piece of shit to women themselves.
Oh yeah, they
that is why they act that way.
Yes.
Or someone in their family, their brothers or their dads were.
right.
And they're
Just
like,
but
"Hey, I
more
don't
likely,
want you-"
they understand the nature of themselves, and they're like, "That's boys. I can't."
Every
let-
man's like this. And it's like, no, brother, you were like this.
Yeah.
You, good
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I think I don't know. If I ever had kids, I think I would probably want a daughter first.
I want a daughter.
If I ever had if I had two kids, I would want like an older sister, younger brother, that thing going on. If I had if I could select.
What made you think of that?
Because it was what I grew up with, kind of, and I remember liking it. And I just remember, I don't know. I think realistically, an older sister is going to bully a younger brother, and I think that's I don't think that's necessarily bad. I didn't have that experience really, but I think I don't know. That's a character building thing. I think.
I grew up with that, but my sister was way too much older than me to have any interaction with me.
How much older was your sister?
12. She's 12 years older than I am.
Yeah, my sister was 10 years, so we didn't have that kind of. Yeah. She wasn't kicking me down the stairs or nothing.
Well, is it the thing that she's anything that I would bring to her would just be annoying to her, especially at the age where I was my most curious and annoying, and I wanted someone to be like, "Hey, do you see all this shit?" If let's say if my sister was 20 years older than me, she would just probably think having a little brother that's that small is really cool. He's like, I get to teach him stuff now. She's at the point where her brain is like, oh, I can show him the world in a nice way. Opposed to when she's a teen and I'm fucking 3 or 4.
Yeah,
just following her, annoying time with you.
But
exactly,
there's waves of that, right? Where you feel I want to hang out, I want to teach kid. I don't care, I do care, I don't care, depending on that level. My mom, she was busy working all the time, so she wasn't bothered with trying to really spend quality time with me. And I remember trying to force her to watch we would record stuff on the TV, and I recorded the skit of Match TV. It was The Sopranos, if it was on the PAX network. So they cut out all the swearing, and it still holds up. It's still really funny. And I had to beg her to get her to sit down and watch a 3-minute segment. And I'm like, God damn, Mom.
Yeah, but it's because you know why.
I get it. But I was just as a kid, I'm like, God damn, it's going to take just a few minutes. I'm not asking you to spend the day with me and go to the fucking park.
That's what I am to my nephews, right? Me and my nephew, whenever we go somewhere, I take him usually the baby one. I'm at home. I'm the one that's attached to him. But when we're going somewhere, me and my young nephew go, and he's just a kid. So all he wants to do is just tell you about the shit he thinks is cool.
Yeah.
And I just listen. All I do is I just listen. I give him an ear, and it means the world to them. It's really adorable.
Unky Kingston, can you watch Asmongold with me?
He's not that. I don't think he's that kind of kid. I think he's too sweet. But he's talking to me about Dragon Ball and wrestling, right?
Yo,
Unky King, why doesn't he shower? Unky King is water bad? Because he's scared of it.
Water just touches him and he starts immediately freaking out.
But I noticed that when kids are young, they just want someone to talk. And that's unfortunate. That's why parents, unfortunately, it's hard, especially in the world nowadays, where it's you gotta work so hard every day of your life. And it's how do you expect them to have the energy to come back and deal with a little kid that all they want is attention and wonder? It's and then they get mad at their kids for being curious, and then they beat them. It's a horrible cycle, dude. That's why don't have kids if you're not ready to, bro. Please don't have kids. You don't owe anybody anything. Don't bring kids into this world if you cannot take care of them. Please, I think that is the most immoral thing. It should be punishable by prison time, in my personal opinion.
I would love that, but
I think it should.
No, I disagree. Just do it. Who cares?
Yeah. Actually, he convinced me. He convinced me with no argumentation, but I'm convinced.
I think my argument's pretty good. I think
I'm a huge product of the fact that my grandmother was just too tired to deal with a kid like me.
All right, well, don't say that.
Well, she was just too tired.
Well, no, don't say. Don't. What are you saying? Are you saying that you're the product of people not wanting a kid?
No, a degree of neglect. But that's because of the fact that my mom unfortunately kicked the bucket when I was almost 1. My dad's a huge piece of shit, and then my grandmother had already raised a few of my cousins, her kids, and then helped raise her siblings. So it's dude, luckily I had good references, but that's it could have been. I could have been in the streets. I could have been fucking doing all sorts of dumb shit. But luckily I got lucky. I got a good dice roll.
Listen,
yeah.
I don't like how you disrespect King Dad. I think we need to bring him on so we can
Derek,
defend himself.
let's just say that right now, if you made this joke in front of my dad would probably hit you. Actually, he would crumple
Is he
you.
that?
Be like,
Is he that bad?
he's really shitty. He's not. He's really charismatic, but also imagine my charisma without any of the moral direction that my grandma gave me.
What the fuck? This is a Photoshop document?
We need King Dad episode 400.
That's gonna be.
Oh,
crazy.
we got.
I could ask him. I
it.
guess I'll call him like, yo.
Can you at least? Because I know he's gonna say no. I just would love to know, like, what would like? He's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" What would his answer be if you asked him? Hey,
why
can
I
you come on my podcast?
Why I want? Yeah, my dad can come on. Why you want me come on your show? Your Batman show for?
I can't. I literally can't even imagine.
I want to
It
know.
would be so insane because it would just be fire behind him. He'd be live from South Sudan, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Let's get this last one and wrap it up, guys. I'm sick of grifting to the left. I'm going to say the N-word now. Wrote in. He says, "Hey, Snarkos, maybe you've discussed this, but what was the first music video you can remember watching?" Mine was the video for "Just Lose It" by Eminem. That's hilarious. By Eminem.
Wow.
I think it was on MTV. Take care. Not trying to get drafted into the Venezuelan. Oh, and try not to get drafted into the Venezuelan war. We are far out of the range for that. I think.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm actually very injured. I'm old.
Derek's the only one that is technically.
And it wouldn't even matter. I would 100. Even if they made exceptions, I would just leave immediately. So I don't care.
I would go. I think.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah, you go for all three of us.
yeah.
I would go. I just fly I'd just fly a little stealth bomber or whatever.
Yeah,
and
that's what
blow
they're
up
gonna.
some people's in their kitchen. Blow up some people's kitchen.
They're gonna give you the good stuff and not just be fucking Vanguard. Just fucking charging with like one pistol.
Here's a rock,
That's
a pistol,
crazy.
and no ammo. And it's just,
It's the Halo comment about pistols. They're like, I don't keep it loaded, son. You're gonna have to find ammo as you go. I'm like, this is a
crazy.
war zone.
What do you mean it'll keep it loaded?
What?
You fucking
You
idiot.
don't. You fucking crazy? You're giving me an unloaded gun. Like, why even give me anything?
Seriously.
me.
bullets are interchangeable like that. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. All right. Good luck.
It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Good luck.
Give him hell.
I actually don't know if I'm sure, by the way, I'm sure I've seen music videos before this, right? Like, I just don't know if I remember them distinctly. But I think I remember seeing Breaking the Habit. Breaking the Habit was the first video that I remember being like, oh, this is a music video. Oh, this is crazy.
Interesting.
Because it had like that art, like that anime kind of aesthetic going on. Like, I don't even remember, like, it wasn't even anime necessarily. It was like just like sketches, but it was really fucking cool. And I remember like I'm sure I'd seen like snippets of it, of music videos on like the news or whatever. Like, I'm sure there's like a Michael Jackson video that I'd like maybe seen and did like passively. But that was the first one that I sat and like watched and was like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
My first one ever was "Baby One More Time." I feel like was the first one I remember seeing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I feel like I saw "Baby One More Time." It was either that or it was "Off the Wall." Or not "Off the Wall," or "Don't Stop Taking Enough." Those are the ones that pop up in my brain that like earliest for me. But I remember because I cried because she pushes a guy in a wheelchair down steps, and I teared up. I was just like, "What the fuck are you crying about?" He's like, "Why are you crying about that?" And I was like, "Because he's clearly really hurt." And she was just like, "Stop being
stupid.
gay. What is wrong with
gay.
you?" And that was that was like a moment that she was like, oh, he's sensitive, I guess, because I was like, I feel bad because like he's going down those steps and he can't walk already. He's really gonna get hurt at the end of those steps. That's gonna suck. That video is unless is it that one where she pushed the guy down the steps in a wheelchair?
Probably. I don't really remember. I just remember the "Oops, I Did It Again." She was wearing that red jumpsuit or whatever. That's the only thing I really remember.
It has to.
She was in like that leather jumpsuit. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the same song.
What are we talking about?
"Oops, I Did It Again."
Oops.
And like she's in, that's the one where she's in the red leather jumpsuit, right?
No. Oops, I Did It Again?
Yeah, Kingston. You're talking about that music video. I'm assuming.
No, Baby One More Time. She's in a.
Oh,
she's
you
in
said
a
Baby One More
photo.
Time. Sorry,
I
thought
think
you
it's
said
One More Time.
Oh, that's the one when she's in the school and she's wearing the.
Oh no, Oops, I Did It Again is the leather jumpsuit.
Yeah, but he said Baby
You're
One
right.
More Time.
Baby One More Time is the one that she's
Actually, wait, no, it isn't because I forgot. We're in a post. You could just deny things that are true.
That's
now.
yeah.
Even
What
if it's
video
on
does she
even if
push
it's on
down the
video.
steps? No, that might not be the right music.
You're probably
video,
thinking of
actually.
Toxic, dude.
It might be Toxic.
You're probably thinking of Toxic
Yeah.
because she's being toxic. I bet in that music
But
video.
Toxic
I bet.
feels too new. Let me see.
I don't fucking know, dude.
She's being toxic in that music video.
Yeah,
Like that.
I'm just imagining, or maybe it's the. I don't fucking know. I'm just assuming.
Whoa,
it's that one.
Toxic opens up really fucking weird. I forgot that this
Isn't it
music
like
video
all
started this way. It's
sci-fi
got-
or something? I can't really.
Yeah,
remember.
there's like a bunch of Demogorgon bats flying at the screen, and then they zoom into a obviously CGI jet.
Yeah. So pushing someone down the stairs. I mean, I think it should be easy to search up, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Toxic is the one where she's in that weird, like, kind of see-through, glittery, like,
I just remember there being like a
bodysuit.
guy involved, like she's gonna like smash some dude or something. I can't really remember.
in Toxic.
Yeah, I thought it looked like she was gonna do, like she was gonna like smash some guy. Like they were gonna. It looked like they were gonna. I may be mixing up this stuff because
Is it My Prerogative? No, My Prerogative is way too new. I feel like it was really small when I watched this video.
Yeah, no, My Prerogative is also terrible, but
she has a song called "My Prerogative."
Yeah.
It's
This
not a
can't
Bobby
be- this
Brown
can't-
cover.
This can't be.
it might be a Bobby Brown cover, but
Huh.
Yeah, so they
Man.
just lied to me on Google.
Is it-
That's
is-
definitely not what it. When this song is way too old.
isn't it funny, by the way, that like I feel like prerogative is as a word is like you would never greenlight that as a pop song word now.
No.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, no one knows what a fucking prerogative is. Everybody's retarded now. You gotta say
Which one is
you gotta say
that?
something else. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna move on to the
This
names.
is troubling me. Yeah, do that, but I have to
What the
find this.
fuck? I didn't know she covered My Prerogative. What the hell? You guys just
Yeah.
blew my fucking mind.
Did you not? You've never heard that, really?
No.
That's the one that I heard. This was the first one that I heard.
Oh shit. Nah, I love
Never-
I love Bobby Brown. I love that song actually.
So every time.
Bobby Brown's trash, but he's you got some good hits. You got some fucking. Those are good.
They got some
Good
good
times.
songs, man. I can't deny it.
yeah. First music
Anyway.
video, man. What the
What is this music video? I'm
I would
going
s-
crazy because I remember seeing it when I was younger. Unless I'm fabricating this moment, which I really don't feel like I am.
Maybe
Well,
it
this is the
happens.
Last of Us fucking trailer again.
I don't know in the movie, the Michael Jackson movie. I think they show a bunch of music videos in that movie, The Moonwalker, if I remember correctly.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think that would be like technicality the first music videos I've seen. But like if you're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about television, the thing that sticks out to me is being afraid of the Marilyn Manson cover, the Sweet Dreams song. You know,
Oh yeah.
like he's at one point, I think he has like sharp like razor teeth and he's running around in a diaper and shit. And like it freaked me out for some reason as a kid. It's like a really creepy music video to me. I guess it was
Yeah, I
the
don't
music
know.
too, like the he turned it into a fun poppy song, well at least the feel of it, and then it sounds
Yeah.
all depressing and creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure my answer is wrong because I'm sure there was like on Disney Channel they would always have like fucking music videos fucking playing in between. So like I'm sure one of those maybe was one of, but like I remember the first one that I locked in and like watched like front to back was.
Yeah,
was
what
Breaking
was
Habit.
what would you say was your most that's the one that stood out to you the most, you would say?
That was the one that made me aware that like, oh, I guess music videos can be interesting and not just like a person singing on a green screen.
That is
Do
interesting.
you know it's another classic one, dude?
What?
What you call it? It's Your Birthday from 50 Cent. That's an early music video I remember. That was a fucking like
It's Your Birthday?
Go Shorty, the music video by 50
Are you
Cent.
talking about In the Club?
Is it in the club? Is it called In the Club? I
Yeah.
guess it is called In the Club.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that music video is stuck in my brain because I remember the beginning of it. He's running and M and Dre are like studying him.
Yeah.
And I remember that like
go.
fucking way back in the day. That song was another song that like got so popular it was inescapable for a while.
Oh,
That's classic.
actually, it might actually be Without Me.
Eminem.
It might be.
Mm.
Because I remember that you know why? Because I remember. Do you remember All That, Kingston?
Yeah,
I remember All That did like a parody of it.
it might have.
And I saw that, but like I remember at the time, like I knew as I was watching the video, I knew what the references were, which means I had seen like the real video, and that was like what? Like so, what was when was Without Me?
Like 99.
It's definitely before.
It's not 99.
Breaking the Habit.
Without Me,
It might be the same year
I think it's 99.
because
Without
Marshall.
Me,
No,
Eminem.
dude, Marshall Mathers LP was like 2000,
The
and
first
Without
one?
Me is like on the Eminem
2002.
show. Okay.
2002.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 2002, 2003, so it's just 1 year before Meteora. Meteora came out 2003.
That sounds about right. That was around the time that I was like starting to pay attention.
Wow,
But yeah, I
I
remember
guess
I remember
it
the
was
All That.
early.
I remember the All That parody and being like, "Oh, I saw the real video." So like I get why this is amusing.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If I saw that,
was
I don't
already. You know
remember.
what's crazy? That's already sanitized Eminem, which is hilarious. That is already definitely sanitized
The
Eminem.
very
which is
next
crazy.
album after Marshall Mathers LP, he toned it way down.
Yeah.
Well, even Infinity, and freaking what you call it,
Infinite.
were already like Infinite and what you call were already like wild.
Well, Infinite, the
albums.
Slim Shady LP, which I was so young that if you look at the CD cover, not the actual like booklet and stuff, but if you take out the disc and the cover on it, there's a pill that has like a face and like a mouth. And I was like, what is this, a bar of soap? Like, I didn't know what it was. Like, I was so innocent. I couldn't tell what it was.
Bar of soap. That's like those really hypersexual PlayStation ads that they would have in like magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Ah, the innocence.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dang, man, I really want to know what this video is. It's driving me crazy now. I'm probably
You're
gonna
never
do a
gonna-
deep dive on Britney Spears today.
I guess you're going to have to
You're gonna have to.
report back.
They over sexualize that poor girl so much it really bothers me. It really,
I
really
think
bothers me.
they under sexualized her personally, but let's move on.
Under. That's wild.
You see, look, you can see the damage by following her Instagram. Is all she does
yeah.
is just spin and dance, and then wear like really provocative stuff and like flash nipples and shit on accident and stuff.
Crazy. Where do I find that? That's crazy.
Britney Spears. Like I don't know if I don't think it's just probably. At
She
Britney
reminds me
Spears.
of a corrupted fairy. It makes me so sad.
Corrupted
It makes me.
fairy.
It's
She's a.
like, oh man.
She's not doing anything crazy from what I see.
Well, she was over COVID. Something happened. Or had to take the post down. I remember that.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man.
Oh well.
It was
I
the
don't even
other
want to look. I
version.
just feel bad. I just feel not good about it.
Yeah. The thing about it though is it's really just not my problem. Let's
mean-
move on to the names.
Hey, dude.
Oh,
you
did
know,
I
do like that.
misremember? Am I thinking of Beautiful People? Sorry, I was skimming through this. Sweet
We must
Dreams.
move on.
Yeah,
We
go
must-
ahead. No,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
read the names of our $25 and up patrons. So remember, you can go over to patreon.com/SnarkTank and you can get your name right at the end of the show, which I will now do for all, however many of you are at this tier. It's a lot. So count me down, Kingston.
3, 2, 1.
A different sad guy from Michigan. I love that the profile picture is, dude, that image of Kingston crying is everywhere.
It's
It's a good image.
it's visceral for sure.
It's an iconic image, I think. Louis Armstrong singing "We Are Charlie Kirk" under genuine duress. I can't even imagine. Like, the duress is really kind of
Yeah, like, how do you do that?
We are Charles Kirk.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame.
He just kind of starts to sound like that fucking Bobcat Goldthwait guy at a certain point.
He has a maw.
What?
He has a maw.
Fuck you.
What do you mean,
Like,
like a?
Like a big mouth full of teeth.
yeah, like
Oh,
And it's
okay.
vacuous.
That's what I thought you meant.
Like a maw.
That's what I thought you meant. And I was confused.
you know, I was like, why?
Why would he have that?
I'm on the moon. Please congratulate my friend Walden, 2025 Femboy Lover of the Year award winner. Congratulations.
Yay.
Mr. Batty plays entering a room full of black veterans shouting salutations, my N-words. Tuliki, Cold Brew King. Dying Light was the best Xbox One game. Suck me. All right. Alpha V, the gayest Bronco fan in the history of being gay. Spunk Cock Fallacy. Spunk Cock Fallacy. My asshole is on fire because I poured gasoline. Ooh woo. Big Chrissy. It wouldn't take a lot to make me gay for you. Come in my ass, 100 men or more, and make me. Wait, what is this? Oh, is that Toto's Africa? Is that what that is?
That's crazy.
It wouldn't take a lot to make me gay for you. Come in my ass, 100 men or more, and make me shoot. You're fucking up a little bit. I fucked the gays down in Africa. That's crazy. Malik Berry. Chris Brown was just practicing his beats. Not Fake's new president is a woman. Governor. I can't read that. I don't know. Up the Raw. Gay Boy Farty. J13IRD eating bird bones for the flavor. Is it just J-Bird? Is that what that means? The Undead Snake. Godzilla. Text of Irresponsibility 4. Ancient Peace Unreasonable. So get this. Do you remember this name? It was giving us a hard time last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys like looking for these videos?
No, but I saw somebody about the name though. I saw somebody explain. Yeah.
So it pissed me off. Kicksa, did you see it? You didn't see it.
It's awful. Go ahead.
Get this. So text of Irresponsibility 4. Ancient Peace Unreasonable.
Okay.
This is supposed to be Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
And I'm like, come on, man.
That is
like,
so dog shit. That is so...
Like, I was like, the 4...
Text of peace.
Text of Irresponsibility.
Irresponsibility is not the,
like
opposite of peace.
Duty.
It's not peace, it's duty.
Irresponsibility is duty.
Like duty.
I think it might be right, but it's also like, this is
I mean,
dog
I guess
shit.
it works because what else would it be?
The issue isn't necessarily like the thing that really threw it off for me is ancient peace unreasonable, because what he's saying is modern for ancient, war for peace, and fair for unreasonable. But warfare is a word.
Exactly.
Brother.
You wanted to use peace fair.
You got to go the opposite of warfare, which could have still been peace.
Peacetime.
Peacetime, yeah. Peacetime.
Ancient peacetime. Ancient peacetime, maybe I would have got it.
Maybe.
Someone had a Colin Moriarty
Maybe.
one. I
No,
think,
the Colin one is worse than this one.
The Colin one is stupider. We'll get to it. Don't worry. I really read the explanations for these in the comments of the last episode, and I really my finger was itching to ban these people. I was getting so close. I was like, you can't be allowed here. But we'll get to it.
I have one. For Colin Moriarty, I put in speaks less, fewer funerals.
I don't even know what do you mean? What do you
see? They're chopping one word into multiple words.
Yeah.
Like say Moriarty, it's just what is the opposite of Moriarty? They're going like, oh, the prefix is more, so less.
And I put funerals, more funerals instead of more parties.
But there is no party.
I know, but what is ERD?
Nothing. It is
nothing.
So then you just leave it there?
Yeah, you don't do it.
You don't use names of people when they don't mean anything.
I just try to reverse everything.
Moriarty in fucking Italian or whatever the fuck means something, then you have to reverse that.
Infuriating, man.
Like, what does Moriarty mean?
In Italian?
Find out what it means and then reverse that.
Whatever.
But also,
Big
we wouldn't
Snark
be able to
Tank.
figure it out either.
Yeah, no way, no shot. Big Snark Tank doesn't want you to know this, but Sween's ass is free. You can just take it. I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you. Delta Gamma literally fed this toddler last week. Why is it still crying? Clamule Esquire the Third. Sydney
I don't even
Sweeney
know if
is just
Moriarty's
Ben
Italian. I don't
Shapiro's
even know why I'm
sister.
saying that.
It means skilled navigator or seaworthy.
Mm.
And it's actually Gaelic.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why I said Italian. I was like, that isn't.
It sounds Italian.
It could, but usually like Italian ends with an O or an A or
It
something.
actually sounds more Irish to me, but
It Moriarty. Yeah, like because usually Italian most likely ends in an O almost.
I told Lily that O'Hara is
Moriardo.
Moriarty. Yeah,
That's Italian.
I told Lily that O'Hara is a freaking Irish name, and her mind was blown. I was
Why?
like, really? And
Why?
she's like, that doesn't sound because I don't. For her, it doesn't sound. I think it could also be Hispanic because you're talking about Miguel O'Hara.
Maybe if it was O'Hara. Name me a Spanish nigga with the last name that has A on it right now. Go.
Rivera.
Rivera.
All right, you did good job. You did
What
it.
the fuck are you talking
did
about?
it.
Plenty of them. They all just end in vowels. Actually,
listen, I was doing the Fox News thing trying to trip you up.
That's true.
If you're not quick on your feet, it'll make you look like you don't know what you're talking about. But you got it in the first try. I'm like, damn. That's
If it isn't
it
as,
wouldn't
if it doesn't
I
end
have-
in as, if it doesn't have an as, it's gonna end in a vowel. If it literally either as or vowel every time. That's how it works.
Yeah, I have Riveras in my family, like
Same.
immediate family. So it's like
Geraldo, right? He's the most famous one.
Geraldo, my uncle Geraldo.
Yeah,
He might
Geraldo
be.
Rivera.
I would not be surprised if he's related to you.
I would be thoroughly surprised, personally.
They're like, oh, you suck dick. you suck dick. What are you doing here?
The idea that like we would be related to Geraldo and I'm 32 and I just find it out
That's possible.
is ridiculous.
That's possible.
No, it's not.
It's possible.
Nobody let it slip the entire time.
No one
Why
wants
is
to
it
talk
even
about
a
him.
secret? Like,
He isn't allowed anywhere. He showed up at your
He's just
parties
been
plenty
banished.
of times.
He's been banished from our house. Oh my god!
Ooh.
What did you do so
Didn't
bad?
he have that? Isn't he the one who had that like that famous like vault thing? Why do I have an image in my head of Geraldo Rivera opening a vault and nothing was in it? And
I
it was,
remember
like,
him
major-
swallowing a gun.
I don't know. Whoa.
Why does this sound familiar to me?
I remember that he used to be like respected. I remember that. But
Geraldo Rivera vault?
gay.
Oh, the mystery of Al Capone's vault.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, did Geraldo Rivera? Yeah. So he had this whole like big TV. He made a whole thing about like we're opening up the vault live on TV. We're opening up not Geraldo Rivera's vault, Al Capone's vault live on TV, and then they opened it and there was nothing in it, and it was like really embarrassing.
These people, they fucking, you know what they did? They took everything out of it and they're like, oh, what do we do now? Because they just stole everything. Like, let's
Yeah.
pretend like we're opening it for the first time. Like, oh, there's nothing in here. And you see their eyes just shifting left and right. How embarrassing while fucking Geraldo has all these gold rings and shit. And he has like cigars and gold bars in his hand. I don't know where everything went, man.
Listen to this. Look at this Google thing. It says people also ask, what did Geraldo Rivera find in Al Capone's vault? And the answer is, when the vault was opened, it contained only dirt and empty bottles, including one Rivera claimed was for moonshine bathtub gin. After several attempts to dig further into the vault, Rivera admitted defeat and voiced his disappointment to the viewers, apologizing as he thanked the evacuation team for their efforts.
See, that's why you can't do reveals. You gotta pre-plan that shit, man.
Yeah. That's so crazy. I love that. I love the idea of him just doing that and being
I
embarrassed.
love that it flopped.
Like you unearth a tomb and shit, and there's nothing in there. You're like, fuck. Well,
Yeah.
all right, see you guys.
Or
See
there's
you
a
guys.
bunch of zombies. There's a bunch of mummies in there, like
A
several.
bunch. There's
like,
there's
what
enough
the
room for
hell?
one body, and a bunch is coming.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Zombies.
mummies. There's
Mummies. And they're
There's
like, what's
three
up?
mummies. There's three mummies sitting at a table playing poker.
They're like,
Then they fucking as soon as they realize you're there, they play dead. They just
Right.
like, no, I
Yeah,
saw
'cause
you
mummies-
move. I saw you move. Stop playing with me.
Mummies operate on like Toy Story rules.
Yes, they do. They do.
Oh, Andy's home.
Andy's home. They belong to Andy still.
It says Andy on
These
the bottom of their
ancient
feet.
Egyptians who were buried have Andy at the bottom of their fucking shoes.
And they have like one of those Egyptian, like, you know, almost like a sitar or something, but it's playing like You Got a Friend in Me. And
And then a random snake starts dancing behind one of them.
I'm going to kill the president with a mortar. Played GoldenEye for the first time in 20 years. Holy shit, that game controls are nearly unplayable. It's not
Yes.
particularly good. You have to play. It plays really well on PC. because you don't have the issue anymore.
I play really well on PC.
Oh,
That's not true.
Okay. Be folded under zero pressure. Stealth bombing a greatsword onto Sween's location. Snark Tank's only gay furry listener, Chainsaw Chud. Getting double teamed by 2 Cerberus. Call me the devil dog. I need an insult. I need an autist to make an Excel spreadsheet of the number of N-words dropped in all of the episode and see who's winning.
I like that.
It's an interesting
I
one.
might win. I might be winning.
I think I'm winning the hard R's. Derek is winning the soft A's.
I think that's actually fair. I think so.
Maybe. I could see that being true. Raw dogging raw dog meat until my meat's raw, dog. Young Colin fighting King Dad to the death over who gets to molest Sweeney first.
I love that.
Urzerker Uroli's Yang Yas-sized Yenis.
Why?
I don't know why he did. I mean, that's a good question, but it's also the letter he used. Reigns shifted. The Sloker 2, why so derpy? I saw someone describe having sex with Bonnie Blue as trying to feed yogurt to Stephen Hawking. I splurmed myself. Courage the Cowardly Dog testifying against Epstein. This is Homoween. Everybody touch Sween.
Ooh.
Fellas, slobbing knob. Feliz Navidad. Felching a hippopotamus after thorough use. Tankus the trash man. Pegging myself until I achieve enlightenment. N-word Cullen. Damo Nation. Oh, please load, you motherfucker. Don't do this to me. Using the power of AI and VTubing to bring my dead dog back to life. Derek Not Chauvin is innocent. Hashtag free him. Round that Asian donating so you put the next episode on the Las Vegas sphere. Imagine my shock when I found out my linguistics professor for the next semester is literally named Jeff Holiday. My grandma also died recently, but from a bazooka. I hate that fucking song.
Oh, that fucking song. That's funny.
Stupid song. What is it? I can't even remember how. Do you remember how it goes?
I can't remember something. I can't believe my grandma died. She got blown up by a bazooka. Like I think about it every time I smoke on the hookah.
I take a hookah.
Something like that. I know I'm fucking it up, but it's like that.
I guess it was just your time. It's fucking so stupid. Your father is Chinese. Oh, we established in the beginning of the episode that Chinese are not real and China's fake.
Yes.
So nice try, Big China.
Yeah, big. Yeah.
Locked night pick. Queen of Fap Hazard, let me peg Kingston for all his wrong takes and saying but N words that one episode.
Oh. Ninjas.
Ninjas. Bald, blue-eyed German man asking, would you rather let YMS watch your dog or let iDubbbz give you career advice? Chris Reagan, want to stay. Chris Reagan want to say that Mael did nothing wrong and Verso should shut up and play piano. I have the pussy, so I make the rules. I mean, low key for a lot of people. It's beginning to look a lot like shit, miss. I will spray the bowl. Thugzilla uses Atomic AK on Nick Fuentes. GTA 4 swing set glitch. Frogs together strong. Guys, I'm sick of grifting to the left. I'm going to say the N-word now. Emilio, the chosen Juan. This way up. The pissing left and right never. Chris's dad says ramen ain't the same without dog meat. Invest in cryptocurrency right now. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck knows what anything is? Big Meaty stinks. Canola Joe resurrected. Kingston gave Oppenheimer the idea of nukes so he could watch furry hentai now.
Hey.
That would be fucking crazy. Gay actor Rosebud Delicious. You took my only cum. Now I'm going to starve. Sorry, I can't. I had a burrito. What's a dumber sounding fictional word? Choom or scone? Scown?
Choom
I think
or
choom
scone?
is fucking dumb.
I hate choom.
I don't like choom at all. I think choom is it's forced in my opinion. Like it's too
choom. I'm like nobody.
It takes too much effort. It takes too much effort to say like phonetically, and it's why I don't think it would naturally become slang.
Choom. No,
yeah.
No.
I mean, it's whatever. I don't care.
It's like caveman slang. What are you talking about?
Well, at least pretend to care. You're performing on a show.
I don't care.
Like,
I don't care.
Heath, I don't care.
I'm not passionate either direction about someone calling someone a phrase I don't like or whatever. It's like,
yeah, well, you're paid to be passionate, so like.
Yeah, well, this one is. I'm a phone it. I'm gonna pull a you for this one. Yeah, it's dumb and gay. There you go. I got it.
Bully you is fucking crazy. Heath watching Venezuela from a Japanese Taco Bell.
It's crazy.
Nice.
Trump's raped child, RFK homunculi. Can Kingston give birth? Maybe. Retired all by yourself, beautiful? How? I'm Chief Kick-a-Bitch from the Slap-a-Ho tribe.
Hot.
Nice.
Nice. Not bad, actually.
Nice.
Sacrificing Sweeney like the Divinity trailer. That'd be crazy.
Crazy. That's so brutal.
You know what I always wonder about that is that like those models are theoretically based on like real people, right? So like they're facial scanned from people, and so like I wonder like that's a guy, you know?
Yeah, they
who's
literally
who's
burned him.
getting, like, yeah. So like imagine being that guy and watching that and being like having like a photorealistic rendition of you burning on a cross.
Yeah, it's got to be a little weird.
It's like, oh,
It's gotta be
I
strange.
burn good.
I burn good. Let's
It's gotta be weirder for somebody who isn't that person but happens to look, like a doppelganger.
yeah.
Like you're watching the show and you're like, oh man, I can't wait.
watching the video game awards.
Yeah, and he's like, that's me. I ordered ice with my drink, but all I got was a bullet to the face instead. It's true.
That's crazy.
It's true. Sween is a less blind Clayton Bigsby. EA Sports, it's in the sand. Replacing Sween's loofah with several dozen Man o' War. Subpar Wario. Moondim for the Sega Worksphere.
Nice.
Wait, the Sega Worksphere? Oh, I guess. Okay, I see what you're doing. This is for Kingston. Plastic Beef is the opposite version of my name.
Very cool.
I don't know, metal.
Plastic. Opposite of plastic is what? Cloth, plastic, metal.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Beef.
You're banned.
Chicken.
Amazing.
Chicken, pork, metal chicken.
Cardboard pie. We're actually going to send you away. We're going to send you to CCOT.
That's
We've-
crazy.
ICE is inbound. Don't do anything normal because they will shoot you. The Department of Horror. Look, it says gullible on my profile picture. Let me zoom in there. Oh, it just says faggot.
Very
Great.
Very awesome.
Very good. I really trusted you. But Derek Sween, can I see your guys' phone for a sec? I want to try something. Waits for their phones. Hey Siri, call 911. Come on.
That'd be fun.
Do you remember back when people were doing that for like during the Xbox One when people had Kinects? They were like screaming like Xbox off, and they would like scream it through the microphone.
Of course.
That was honestly the best. That was my favorite thing about it. That was low key like the Xbox One was a mess and it was a disaster for a lot of reasons, but like it was like uniquely fun in those moments. Miss Human blows up 100 wells in Africa. Something funny. Evil Chris be like, I don't understand the jury foot thing. Listen, I said one time in one stream as a bit. Okay. It doesn't need to follow me around like this. And Woman Oz died meets Pussy Driver. What is that?
Say it again.
What is that now?
Say it again.
Dick Pussy and Woman Oz died. So Norman Osborn. I hate when you split shit up like that. But so he meets Pussy Driver. Dick Cyclist? What?
Dick Flyer? Dick Flyer?
Dick Walker?
Dick Flyer? Pussy.
Huh.
Pussy Driver.
I'm
What's
so
opposite of Drive
mad.
Park?
Driver.
Dick Parker? Richard Parker?
I think you're
Richard
right.
Parker?
And I am. It
Yeah?
must be Richard Parker. It must be Richard Parker.
Richard Parker,
And
yeah.
Guess what? Banned.
No, that doesn't work that way.
But it's not. But that's not.
It
that's
does because pussy is dick and dick is short for Richard and driver.
Nope, there's too many steps.
But Richard. But
I know.
Why would it matter if he read Richard? Richard doesn't matter to Peter. I mean, Norman.
Goon Devil, the man without cum, chasing cars by Blow Patrol. If I'm gay queer, if I'm just gay queer, would you lie with me and just fuck my holes? I'm so tired. I just felt so tired. Sweeney's libcuck turd cutter.
You should have said vagina instead of pussy. Like it would have been at least a little bit closer because like Richard is so formal, and then there's
right.
like,
I see what
dick,
you're saying.
You know,
yeah. Although I probably would have just thought penis. at that point.
Yeah. No, it would. You're absolutely right. That's probably why he did that.
Kingston probably knows what you would call the Flintstones if they were black. The Obsidians.
Oh yeah, the
Classic
Obsidians.
a little
Was
bit.
good.
I got a 4070 Ti rig for $1,200. Sweeney, we're in the appeal to reason / endgame timeline. Smitchy the gay. The Snark Tank is powerfully homoerotic. Fister sisters. Makar. Young Colin on Epstein's island molesting other kids. Star Coffee. Kid Collins recreating weapons. Ending on old Colin. Defendant throw out from cum equator. I'm sure that's an opposite thing, and I'm not gonna bite. I'm feeling romantical. Yush Sween versus Brock Lesnar at the next Creator Clash. Do you think Watto whored out young Anakin Skywalker prior to the events of Episode 1? Undoubtedly. My therapist told me that to find peace, I had to look N-word. So I bought a do-rag, but I don't think it's working.
That's fun. That's a good joke.
That's actually, you know what? That's well constructed.
Yeah, that's like probably the best thing you're gonna do. You should probably quit now, dude.
Quit while you're ahead. Yeah, like walk out, go out on a high note.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Craig the Canadian.
Go usher ice members past your car.
I've been filled with cum up to the brink, clenching so tight. It's your boy Shawnee D, a man named Diddy. He diddles people. Did Kojima write this? DoorDash rapped at Grok. Is this true? Response out less boringly. So this was Colin Moriarty. This was supposed to be Colin Moriarty. Response out less boringly. I don't even know anymore, man.
Incredible.
I don't even have a joke right now. I'm just glad you guys are helping us through this mass psychosis. Well,
hey man,
we'll try. Pleo TCA being hung by his entrails and his corpse paraded through the city. Chris's dad eating dead Vietnamese soldier because his rations hadn't showed up for days and he's not a big fan of rice. In 6th grade, I got in trouble for laughing at footage of the Challenger explosion. What did Sween think of the Mighty Nine?
Mucho goodo.
Great.
Yeah.
What if Star Trek was unknown? What? What if instead of Star Trek, it was unknown stay at home? Stars are not the opposite of unknown. You fucking cretin. I'm tired. I quit, actually. I don't know. Trump is fighting tooth and nail not to spend the last 10 seconds of his life behind prison. Or in prison. Not behind prison. Who cares, I guess, if you're behind prison.
Yeah.
Obi, won't you blow me? Dick Cheney getting revived by the pet cemetery and coming back exactly the same. The cum before the porn, the Starlit Bandit, Rocky 2, but he's trying to molest Paulie the whole time. Why? Why? Paulie.
Hey Rocky, why are you fucking my sister when you could be fucking me?
I used your sister to try to get you here, so I lured you over here to molest you.
After I fucked your sister brutally.
That's crazy. Okay, fine.
I'm gonna figure you now.
That's crazy.
I think you're way sexier than Adrian Bolly.
You're way sexier than Adrian's a low-key fucking gay looking. I don't like Adrian.
Adrian looks like a twink.
Adrian looks like a boy. You look like a man.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You're unmistakably male. Sit on my penis.
Apollo's waiting for a rematch, and Rocky's too busy having sex with Paulie. He just
Fucking
couldn't be
the
bothered.
shit out of him, dude. He fucked Paulie out his shirt. Like Paulie had a shirt on when they started, and when it was over, Paulie's shirt was on the floor, and it looked like when you keep pouring water on a piece of paper.
Paulie has been fucked. He has been fucked, and his pants are still on.
Is he fucking through the pants?
His belt is still on. He just tore a small hole in his pants and just went to clean yourself up, why don't you?
This is good for stealth, Paulie, because we're in the meat packing freezer, and if someone comes in, it just looks like we're still working.
he's in a freezer.
They're in their freezer.
I can't think of a worse environment.
People come in, that's what we're doing. We're boxing the meat.
We're just trying to keep. We got locked in here by me. We're just trying to keep warm.
You're trying to keep.
If I didn't fuck Paulie, we'd both be dead.
Yeah, my dick was about to freeze over. I had to put it in somewhere nice and
I had to make it hot and virile so we wouldn't die.
soft and juicy.
That's crazy.
Paulie, are you alive? Are you okay?
Are you
Paulie's dead on the ground.
okay? Paulie hasn't said shit.
He can't breathe. Sorry for making Sween late. I gave him that good dick and left him shaking like Muhammad Ali. Love, Neil deGay Tyson.
Nice.
I've accidentally made my BSc Chem project connected to the latest Nobel winners. Wage Slave 583, big old butt cheeks. Papini Bros Publishing presents Frank Reynolds' new children's book, The Horax. Donkerson, Homeless Chris, Christopher Rapotzer, PP Surprise, Master of Guerrilla Warfare. That's not bad actually. Ellipsis, Fat Ann, Yowie Connoisseur, Sadman.gov, John Strickland, Fat N-words hit the blunt once and then die for 40 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's dying for 40 minutes, but he's just holding on. He's in the process of dying, but he's not dead yet.
He's like Nathan Drake hanging onto the train.
Yeah.
At the beginning of Uncharted 2.
Yeah. His upper body strength must be obscene.
I gotta play those games again. I'm kind of. It's been a while.
I don't know why
Good
they
is an
haven't
understatement.
done the remaster or put it on Steam or whatever. They only have what is it? 3 maybe? Is it 3 and then that fucking the expansion or something? What?
I think it's 4.
Oh, 4?
It's 4. Yeah,
Oh, it's even worse.
The trilogy is on PS3 and it's kind of locked there.
Yeah,
But
I have the trilogy on my PS5.
Sure.
Oh, you can get it on your PS5.
Yeah, I have the trilogy on PS5.
Yes, but it's not on PC. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's
okay.
that's the thing. I would like to play them, but whatever.
Yeah. The collection's on PS4 and PS5, but
Yeah, I guess
know
I'll
what?
have to play it on PS4. That's all I can do.
Don't worry because the PS6 is incoming,
Yeah.
and you could always spend $3,000 on a machine that does barely more than it did last 4 years ago.
That's the thing. I was just like, okay, damn.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left to do really. Like everything's suitably beautiful. I guess run better, but it's not really that exciting because things run pretty well already.
It's not that bad at all.
Yeah, it's not. And the games that do run poorly, you can actively choose to make them run better by just choosing performance.
Right.
So I don't see the need at all. The SSD at the very least was something, but now that that's done, it's just all right, well, okay, we have the SSD now. Who cares?
What's left? Yeah.
What's left? The First Church of Keith David, MJ be like, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his race. Kingston killing Lily and then himself after he found out he's 100% Dominican. The ghost of Kingston's channel and Chris's Halo Show video teaming up to blow up the cast. Pre-Roz. I got Lockjaw doing graveyard shifts at the dick sucking factory, and all I got was Lockjaw, as previously mentioned. They sunk this city. They sunk this city with giant worms. They sunk this city.
Hey, there you go.
It's pretty good. Not
Probably
bad.
a real song in their universe.
Yeah, now. Can you imagine a Locust band?
That would be
And
dope.
that's their debut song.
we sank
We sank the city with giant
worms.
We sank the city with giant worms.
I like that.
I love that. Kazaa. What is it? Kazaa, a real boy. Now give me my dollar, Kingston. I don't know what that means. Das Goopy, peasant of Hap Safety.
Very cool.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Peasant
getting
of
so-
half safety.
I'm not playing it up. I really
It should at
am
least be
getting
full
frustrated.
safety. Come on, you got. If you're gonna go all in, go all in.
You might as well.
Dude, dog shit jokes are just they hit different, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Something
they hit
about 'em.
worse.
Something about them hit different because it's like it's the idea of somebody bringing a football to the 10-yard line and just shit in a bed and passing out. It's funny, man.
Did you guys see that video? The guys,
Just completely vacating his mouth.
did you guys see that video? I sent you guys the AI video. The guy is doing squats and shitting his pants.
Yeah, what the
that
fuck?
video's crazy.
That page, I went
That
on the page.
entire account.
It's just insane. It's just insane. That guy doing a squat and violently shitting.
I was like, this is a fetish
that's a
thing.
city's worth of shit at one push.
Right. Insane. Separate Ways by Journey, but it's Desperate Gaze.
Ah,
Very cool.
perfect.
I'm reaching for dudes. Dudes.
Someday
How we-
come, we'll find
We'll
you.
find you. Something. You can do it. That can work.
Yeah,
That's the hard song to sing.
it's yeah.
Journey's no joke. And for something that is so often in karaoke, it's kind of difficult. You know?
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first go-to thing.
Yeah. Young Kingy. Anti-Semitic Hanukkah would have a swastika menorah.
Very cool.
Very cool, Jordan. Straight Slayer making the world gayer. What's your over/under on him dying this year? I think likely actually.
I will take that. Yeah, I don't want to speculate because I feel.
But
like
I'm really just kind of. I already
kind
kind of made a prediction like in a previous episode where like I don't think he sees 27. But we'll see.
A man can dream.
A man
can dream.
What is that?
That's Professor Farnsworth, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he's
mad cat and dream.
he basically makes the what if machine, and then he does the what if, and it turns out his what if was what would happen if he made the thing longer. Like that's what is. So he watches because within it, like he invented the thing longer, and it goes through this whole other scenario. And at the very end of the episode, it's like, so that's what happened. That would happen if I invented the thing longer. And he's like, a man can dream. Like he invented a what if machine, and then he's like talking about dreaming about like making the thing longer. It's so funny.
I remember that might have been the first episode of Futurama I ever saw. I think was the Fing Longer episode.
Thing longer. Stupid name.
Such a the name is so good. It's a long
crazy.
finger. What do we call it? The Fing Longer. It's so good.
So
What
you
a
guys
well-written
probably
show.
don't really care much about this, but Mr. Beast did some stupid celebrity game show, and
did he?
Steve-O won. And then Steve-O
Okay.
immediately donated the money to Without Borders, which is fucking pretty cool.
Doctors Without Borders.
Funny.
I think so. Yeah, Doctors Without Borders.
No, just Without Borders.
I was like, I'm assuming he donated
just-
the wrong
He
thing.
immediately donated it. It's like I'm donated to this immediately.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He's like, you know how some companies have like, if you look them up, they like it starts with like maybe like of blank, and then the first one is next.
Yeah.
The first name is next. It's like, oh, I meant to go with Doctors Without Borders, but it actually went to Murderers Without Borders.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We here at Murderers Without Borders would like to thank Steve-O for his donation. It's the first donation we've ever gotten, but like it's
the first
came out of nowhere. We look forward to murdering across state lines very soon, and getting kids involved.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy. They're like, hey, with only $1 million more donations, we can create the perfect murderer. And Steve-O says donate, and he's like, no.
What did I do? Have you heard that? Have you heard him lately?
Holy shit.
He sounds
I made
like
a
there's
murderous version
several
of Captain
penises in his
America.
throat.
He sounds like if frogs were also zippers. I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's a very strange sounding individual.
Drugs, man. All those drugs. Dude, he's been clean for like almost 20 years now. He's been not 20 years, maybe like 10, 15 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, yeah, because he had to.
He was him, and
he'd be like Bam
pushing
Margera
it.
is now. Like, he never recovered from Ryan Dunn's death.
Steve-O is why I'm not nervous about drugs, because I don't even think I could catch up to him at this point. You know what I mean? And he's fine. So
that's what happens,
I'm
man.
not
When you rebalance yourself, dude.
Shout out to
You
Steve-O.
rebalance
I
yourself.
I want to get Steve-O on the Snark Tank podcast. Shout out
to Steve-O. Let's get him on. I'm gonna do cocaine soon, I think.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's.
Give it
I
a
feel
shot.
like that's the least. Like, I don't do uppers because I think I'll like have panic attacks, but I feel like that's the one
You should do it.
that I
You
would
should do it
start
beside panic
with
attacks.
if I wasn't worried about that.
That is kind of the thing. It's like I do worry that, like, if I did it, I would just have a panic attack and then psych myself into a heart attack and die. That's really.
I don't think I've done anything crazy, and I don't think I've done any uppers really.
Kingston did crocodile once.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
What else?
I thought he.
I've done,
thought he
like-
regularly does that.
I've smoked weed that's definitely been laced, and I think it was dust. I think it was dusted,
Oh shit.
and that shit was terrible. And that's an upper. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I drank somebody's drink that might have had something in it. It was a fucking
Oh, you
Four
got
Loko
roofied?
too.
That's crazy. Was it boner pills? And you were just like, "Yo, guys,
If that was it, I would've-
everybody get out of here,
Dude, this was a bad
No
night for
one's
me.
safe."
I was partying in Norwalk, the worst. Don't go to Norwalk. It's the worst city ever. Don't go to Norwalk. It's terrible. A fight broke out, broke my fucking side view mirror. The fight broke out and it broke mine. Like, there's many cars there. A fucking pit bull bit my foot in the backyard because I was wearing flip flops at the party, and somebody let the pit bull out and it bit my fucking foot. And I was like, "Yo!" And then I drank someone's Four Loko and I felt fucked and I couldn't go home. I had to crash on the couch. It was a horrible night. Luckily, I wasn't assaulted, at least as far as I know.
At least, yeah.
You
Not
wake
by
up and
I was
you wake
assaulted
up
by the
and
dog,
there's
but
at
no one
least-
else.
There's at least 3 gallons of bus all over.
3 gallons?
Like they
You know,
were
you could
just
have.
they were just taking turns. There was a line out around the block,
That's so
just
disgusting.
splatting on you.
Derek, why didn't you exercise your power and put the dog down?
I mean, I think someone would have shot me if I would have retaliated at all.
No, but I mean, like, you could be like, your dog bit me. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna have it put to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, again, if I did that, I feel like, oh, it must be that fucker that, my dog loved him, and it must have been him that snitched, and then they'll go find me.
Yeah.
And people have no loyalty, man. Like, look, somebody was mistaken as me, beat somebody up at a Mexican joint, broke his fucking, like, shattered his orbit, and they thought it was me because there's not that many black people in my city that I grew up in. And it's like, no loyalty. People, like, gave someone my number, like, immediately. And I was hanging out at my friend's house, and they were calling me, like, "Hey, why'd you do it?" And I was like, "Do what? What the fuck?" Because I didn't know what happened. Why'd you do it? And it took a while, but the guy figured out that clearly I have no idea what he's talking about. And he, like, hung up. And I was like, who the fuck
That's
gave
crazy.
this guy my number? When y'all just
That is
giving people's
insane.
numbers out? What the fuck?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Every time somebody has a problem with Kingston, like, I give them his number.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
here's how you can contact him directly.
Kingston's a piece
Calling,
of shit. All right, call him.
calling me about anything that I don't give a half fuck about is crazy. 'Cause I'll just hang up on you. I am not someone that's afraid to just hanging up on people.
You
It's
wouldn't
like, I'm
stay
not
on.
going to talk to
You
you.
wouldn't stay on the other line to figure out, see where where it goes.
No,
Nah.
I'm too curious.
no. If they show up, I will just shoot them. Like, I don't know.
You strapped?
I'll just be like, hey, dude, just don't do. There's
Are you
He has a
strapped?
big. He has a trebuchet.
there's a lot here. All I'm
He's got
saying
a
is
trip.
there's
you
a
step
lot
on a
here.
property, you get launched.
You get launched.
Fucking-
You step on a property and then you automatically get put into a cannon. Like it emerges around you.
You've
And
killed
you hear the
so many
thing
Amazon
lit.
drivers.
They don't come on here no more. They learned.
They learned.
Amazon drivers, small dogs, lost people, freaking food delivery people. I don't
Lost
give a shit.
people.
All
Like,
right.
sir, I don't know exactly where I'm.
Hatred will only take you to the shore, but love can walk on water.
Yes, it can.
Niger, is that a lyric or something?
It rings true, man.
Sounds like
love
it,
is
but
love is
I don't know.
powerful, bro.
I guess. Hate's pretty strong too.
Hate is also strong too. Don't get me
I've
wrong.
seen some pretty strong hate.
Hate and love are the two. They're the same emotion. I think. The feelings are misdirected.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Out of focus, Bigfoot. Nigerian Arthur Morgan. What the fuck is
Hell
Nat?
yeah.
Why is it always got to be open? Sweeney cracking a man's skull open to gaily bust a homo nut in his brain case and laugh. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Heartless. In the night, I hear him gawk. Coldest strokey ever dommed. Somewhere far along his chode, he lost his hoe. He lost his hole to a penis. Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
I don't know that song well enough to have gone through the melody. Peasants Graham.
Nice.
Cool.
Remember him? Aetherian has the pass because he took Colossus's hard ass. Progerian Hunter is having a child. Naphrim. And rounding out our list as always.
Oh, we made it.
We made it. The king of haphazard. Thank you all
Yeah.
for your continued support. Stay safe out there. Avoid masked people.
Yeah. Try to be
at all
like
costs.
try to be in California or New York. Because
Avoid
those
masked
places
people.
they'll just get in. So they don't go there
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Avoid masked people, and if they even come close, to just drive away before they even get to you.
Don't
I mean
be
that
anywhere
wouldn't have
near them.
mattered. For her, she was the Reaper was outside her car like, hey, dude,
I'm
you're
just
coming.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm
You're
just saying.
coming.
I'm just saying. Don't even let him get on the. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I ain't trying to
Don't even-
victim
don't-
blame, but you ain't gonna catch me that close to any of these fucking
No.
pieces
I'm not.
of shit.
I'm not blaming. She did nothing wrong, but at the
No
same
victim
time,
blaming.
it's like
Yeah,
The second they got out of the car, though, I would have been out of there.
Like, I
the
just-
second I saw them approach, I would have. I'm out.
it couldn't be me. I feel like a lot of these people are very brave, but just I have a different skin color, man. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm not
you're
even
black.
gonna
You're-
fucking
you're-
risk it.
You're
dude.
black. Your natural state is afraid.
Like especially in Minnesota, where they've been, first it was what was it? What state was it where they were going after the fucking Haitians? With the Ohio,
There's Ohio.
and now
Was
they're
it
doing
Ohio?
the Somali. Yeah, because I remember it was.
Yeah.
I forgot Springfield.
I think you're right.
Springfield, Ohio.
Springfield, Ohio. I think that sounds right.
Yeah. And then now you got fucking Minneapolis. They're talking about Somalis and stuff, and I'm like, bro, they're not gonna know that I'm not Somali. I'm not gonna be anywhere near there. No fucking way.
Minneapolis is trash. Trash city. I've been there, and the apples are fairly normal. So I don't know what they're on about. I don't even know what they're
Mall of
saying.
America, more like Mall of Terrorists or something.
Minnesota
Mall of
too.
being
Minnesota's
captains of pirates or something like that. Let's get them.
What's that clip of Biden talking about Minnesota and it just cuts off?
Soda.
Soda. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Bye, everybody.
Obama.